The Centennial Flame in front of the Peace Tower. The Parliament buildings were in Ottawa for the Tim Hortons Brier. Welcome to our nation's capital, where we are about to witness something very special in the world of curling. A two-time champion. The 2013 champion and 14 Olympic gold medal winner. A four-time champion. And the defending champions. And they've all gathered here in Ottawa, part of an extraordinary class of men, all aiming for just one thing. Many believe these are the most talented, accomplished group of curlers to ever assemble for a national championship. So let the battle begin. The 2016 Tim Hortons Brier is next. The longest skating rink in the world, the Rideau Canal, is closed for the season, and so you have to find another place to go skating here in downtown Ottawa. As on this Saturday night, we say hello, Canada. Welcome back to the arena here at TD Place and our first day coverage of the Tim Hortons Brier. This is being touted as the best field ever, field of 12, and we saw signs of that earlier today. Let's get you caught up on some wonderful curling, and we'll start with Mike McEwen and Manitoba. First time for the rookie out of Winnipeg and against Newfoundland Labrador as they go to an extra. And Brad Gushue makes that hit and stick, and that's for the win as he beats McEwen. It was also the last of the pre-qualifying games with the Territories leading Nova Scotia by 2. Jamie Murphy out of the Mayflower. Halifax had a chance to chip that red stone for a possible 3 and a win. Misses it, and so Jamie Cooey from Yellowknife is into the field of 12. It was Team Canada against Quebec. The defending champion skipped by Pat Simmons. This is from the fourth as he plays Jean-Michel Menard from Lévis, the former champion. And look at this, he draws the lid as he goes on to the win. And another extra, and it was between Ontario and Alberta. Alberta and Kevin Cooey in a 4-4 tie against, now in his 16th national championship, Glenn Howard. And what does he do? He draws the lid for the win. The hand Cooey, the two-time champion, an opening draw loss. So very early, there you see the winners coming up, teams on the ice for the first time, and there you see the losers, Alberta, Manitoba, and Quebec. You're bound to see a lot of very good teams do a lot of losing this week with this kind of field. Once again, you'll have your choice of games to watch. On TSN 1 and 3, you can see Northern Ontario, Brad Jacobs, former champion, gold medal winner against Saskatchewan. Or on 4 and 5, PEI and British Columbia. As we continue with our coverage from here in Ottawa.
It is the first Saturday night at the Tim Hortons Brier in Ottawa. The fourth time the nation's capital has hosted the national championship. Our feature game tonight, PEI taking on BC. We are glad you're watching our coverage on TSN. Brian Mudryk hanging out with Dave Nedewin. And last year in Calgary, one of the nice stories was Adam Casey and PEI. He came through in the pre-competition. He finished with that 5-6 record. He's got one of the youngest players in the field with David Mathers at 24 years of age. Can he improve on last year considering this tough field?
Yeah, this is really about building on last year's experience where, like you said, they came through relegation, finished with a 5-6 record. Talking to Adam Casey yesterday, his goal is 7-4 and clearly making the playoffs.
Meantime, Jim Cotter has been in the big-time games before. In 2014, at home in BC, he lost the Brier final. He also lost the Olympic curling trials final as well when he had John Morris on his team. Now Jim is back, his second full year with this squad. And if you can learn from losing the big games, then maybe we can expect big things from Jim this week.
Well, the old adage is that nice guys finish last, and Jim Cotter, maybe the nicest guy in curling, but also an amazing shot maker when he's on his game. He is determined to one-up his 2014 silver medal finish and leave here as the Brier winner.
So it is Casey versus Cotter. Both these teams were 5 and 6 in Calgary last year. Both want to improve on those records, and both would love to play spoiler. First rock next from TD Place in Ottawa on TSN.
The 2016 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada. The 2016 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for more than 20 years. By World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. And by Sponge Towels Paper Towels. Nothing absorbs like it.
It is our first Saturday night at the Brier here in Ottawa. Over on Sheet A, Northern Ontario taking on Team Saskatchewan on Sheet C. Congratulations to the Territories, Jamie Cooey, coming through pre-competition, so his first technical game against New Brunswick. We'll keep you up to date on both of those. Of course, our feature game is BC taking on PEI. It's time to meet the teams, brought to you by Home Hardware. Homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice.
Hi, I'm Adam Casey, skip of Team Prince Edward Island. My lead is Robbie Doherty, my second is Anson Carmody, my third is David Mathers, and we curl out of the Silver Fox Curling Yacht Club in Summerside, Prince Edward Island.
Hi, my name is Jim Cotter, skip of Team BC. Our lead is Rick Swatsky, our second Tyrell Griffith, our third Ryan Cood, and we play out of the Kelowna and Vernon Curling Club.
It'll be PEI throwing the Red Stones tonight. BC, the Yellowstones. Adam Casey won the draw to the button, so he has hammer here on this Saturday night game at TD Place in Ottawa. So to start things off for Team BC, throwing lead stones will be Rick Swatsky. And if we have anything close to what we had in our opening draw this afternoon, David Nedwin, we are in for an absolute treat at this year's Brier in Ottawa.
Well, that's for sure. I'm still buzzing about this afternoon's draw. Every sheet was exciting. I mean, from Pat Simmons playing 99%, for Team Canada, to Glenn Howard drawing the button to win in the extra end, and Brad Gushue making his last shot. The exciting finish in the pre-qualification. Yeah, that was quite an opening draw.
So I'm assuming Pat Simmons goes back and tries to find that 1% where he went wrong. Is that what you
Well, they'll go back and review and see where he can improve.
Yes.
Same on the side?
Yep.
David, I added, Dave. I added. Looks pretty close. Looks fair, boys.
So it might be game on here in the opening end as Rick Swatsky puts up the guard, and Robbie Doherty will come around here with his first.
Yeah, unlike this morning's game where there was an end of up and down, feeling out the ice, getting comfortable. But I think both teams here are feeling like they just want to go at it right away. They've been waiting for this draw for the last couple days. They've practiced, they've had hot shots, and they're ready to go. And you can see already, I mean, the shots are exactly where they want them to be.
Top 12, top 8. Line's good. Line's good. Wait only. Wait only. Got room. Line's good. Wait only. Line's good. Yep. Freeze it. Yep. Hard, guys. Right to it. Right to it. Go, Todd. Go. Yep. Go, Todd. Keep going. Good.
Here, are we same weight's fine?
Yeah. I think that's heavy, isn't it?
Well, this speaks a lot to Dave Merklinger and the ice crew when you see this type of play in the first end of your first game of the Brier, where they're calling top 4 and top 8, and the Rocks are stopping exactly where they want them.
Line's okay. Line's good. Yep. How much? Anson. He's dancing. Hard, Anson. Hard. Gotta go. Hard. Gotta go. Hard, buddy. Keep going. Hard. Hard.
Handsy Carmody going hard here, David, just to try hold that line.
Actually, I was just about to say that we did see a couple spots this afternoon that were a little bit straighter than the players were expecting, especially when their draw weights were anything over T-line. I know both teams got caught on that, and we'll keep our eye on this and see if there's been any adjustments to the ice and maybe a little bit more curl this evening.
Top 4 weight, just got a bump in a foot. You betcha. 3 and change, eh? Yep.
Tyrell Griffith, second stones for
Team
BC.
Weight's good. Rose! Yeah,
We talked about John Morris on this team for a real good season at those trials and at the Brier in 2014, and Tyrell was one of those guys that learned so much from John Morris, going to yoga with John, learning about training, keeping your body healthy, stretching, and really preparing for such a long event. They gave Johnny Moe a lot of credit for helping this team out.
Yeah, John was a big influence on everybody on the team. He brought so much experience to it, and you know, even for Jimmy, I mean, just having that other person that they could rely on in terms of how they were going to approach the game and how they're going to approach each end specifically, and even off the game, like you mentioned. But you know, ever since then, this team has been really good. You know, bringing in Ryan Kuhn has been just a really good fit for them.
Anson Carmody trying to clean up some of the granite out front. Gets 2 yellows going and opens things up a little bit.
Not bad. Like same shot, anyone knows it. I like nose. I like nose. I don't mind the same shot. Control. Yeah. Okay. Good control. Clean. Clean. Just clean. Clean. Just clean. Yep. Clean. Hard, Jim. Good. Good. The double in the roll? I think so. Close. Yeah, that's okay.
I think you just need normal.
Okay.
Hair thinner than a half's good.
Okay. It's normal. Okay, good throw here, buddy. Yeah. Just normal, a little soft. Whoa, whoa, normal. Yep, normal. Yep, yep, yep. Hard. You got it? Hey. Come back.
A little bit of a missed call there. I think the weight might have been a bit down from what they're expecting.
Out here, Ryan. Yeah. Rig. Solid rig. Solid rig. Clean. Whoa, 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 whoa. Low swat. Clean. Oh, yep, pick it. Good. Shot.
Brian Kuhn makes it go away, and the shooter trying to hang on, but will spill out the back.
Yeah. Okay.
Board.
All right, good throw here, buddy. Just board?
Yeah, I mean, we could roll it here with like a board, but I think I like going this way. Board.
Speed's right up, buddy. Even in here, you think it's good? Yeah. Yep.
At 24 years of age, David Mathers, the youngest player in this year's field. And we saw him last year with Team Ontario. He played with Mark Keane, and then there was some lineup shuffling. And he ended up out in PEI, replacing Josh Berry on this Adam Casey squad.
Keep going, Doc. Hard. Shooter, Anson, go. Go. Okay.
Yellow goes, and a little bit of a roll for David Mathers.
He was a little fresh there, too.
What do you want to see out of PEI in their opening game tonight, David?
Well, I think it's important for them, not just in the opening game, but throughout the whole week, to make sure that they keep it close for the first half of the game and give themselves a chance to make some shots in the second half and win some games later in it. So don't rush and don't panic, and really believe in their preparation and process since their Brier experience last year.
Whoa. Tie. Tie. Yep. 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 Right to it. Right to it. Right to it. Right to it. Good. Good.
Dave, for British Columbia, they're obviously a talented team, but I really get the sense with this field being so strong, they go as far as Jim Cotter goes. He's got to be hot this week.
Well, I agree completely. They need to follow their leader, and Jim is clearly the leader on this team. When he gets on, he can make as many shots as anybody. But for him to be in a place where he can do that, he's going to need his front end to curl 90+. They're going to have to be at the top of the stats and give Jimmy a chance to make some of the, the miraculous shots that we see him do.
Keys to the Game brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures.
Hard! Shooter! Go, you got it hard!
Come on, Robbie. Go. Throw. Hey. It's good weight. It's really curling, man.
Yeah.
Wait, Kate. I'm thinking like good board.
I like it.
There's curl. Really curling, eh?
Yeah, I was pretty confident you were good the whole way.
Yeah.
Like, I was almost calling Anson on when Doc started going. I was like, no, we're going to lose it. Because Coons almost looked like a
You have to think their first game's out here. There's always a little bit of nerves. You made your Brier debut in this building, David, back in 2001, and you guys were lucky enough to go on and win a championship. You throwing the 4 stones and Randy skipping that team, was it nice to get out there and be able to sweep and maybe burn off a little bit of energy before a big game?
Well, that was actually one of the main reasons that we made that decision to have the lineup like it was. I was originally skipping when we first put the team together, and and I was young and I had lots of anxiety and tension and stuff, and actually sweeping helped me a lot. So, for me, coming into this building in particular was our first Brier, and having somebody like Randy calling the game, somebody to rely on and listen to was great. I mean, all I had to do was go throw. So for a lot of these teams, they're going to be looking for that one key guy that they can rely on and sort of lean on when they need some guidance.
All right, be honest. What was more nerve-wracking, your broadcast debut in the booth in Calgary or your first ever Brier?
Wow, that's a good question.
Like a third or
I asked you
I'm probably going to
say,
say, you know what? I'm probably going to say the broadcast booth because the Brier. I mean, I knew I could curl.
Might be a hair fresh still. Still? I think it's pretty close.
Hey, they called you back for your number 2, Mr. Netawin. You're doing just fine. And they let you play with a telestrator this year, which will be exciting. You've been itching to get to that, but
I have been.
In pretty open end here. You might have to wait a few ends to get warmed up again.
Little light, forward, hard, forward, hard, you got it.
So a good chance for PEI to make a roll behind their own guard.
Hard, Doc, go.
Hey, good weight.
Good brushing, kid.
It's great for PEI as well to see a guy like Adam Casey come through and have a really strong performance last year, that 5-6 record. He played with Brad Gushu, Newfoundland, Labrador for a couple of years.
It's just even with just board.
He's been really strong as a skip.
Yeah.
I think he surprised a lot of people when he came out last year with his own team after playing with Brad and had such a strong start to the season. I think they were, right at the top of the money list for the first few months and really turned some heads that this is a team that's going to be for real.
And keep in mind, Casey and Carmody as well played with Brett Gallant, and they won that national junior title in 2009. So he's no stranger to the big stage and the big game.
Just clean. Just clean. Squat. Clean. Little bit, Rick. Squat. Go hard, Rick. Hard, Rick. Hard. Shot.
Well, mission accomplished for BC, forcing PEI to draw for a single.
Same as the drive, the button should be closed?
Yeah, I think so.
If anything, it might not slide quite as good. I'll throw the same, though.
Same's perfect.
Only 3 sheets in play tonight at TD Place, but another really strong crowd and a great indication of what should be a wonderful week here in Ottawa. Final stone here in 1 from Adam Casey.
You're getting a hair tighter than the draw was. You're okay.
Good to me. Look there, Anson.
Whoa. It's all there. Okay, then
easy.
Okay. That's okay. Looks okay. Be careful. It's curling.
Just needed some 8-foot for the single, and they'll do a little bit better there. Fighting top 4. 1 on the board for PEI and Adam Casey.
Good, buddy.
Our first Saturday night at the Tim Hortons Brier.
document. I think we had to play that on.
It is time for an update on this Saturday night, and two great teams going head-to-head. Northern Ontario taking on Saskatchewan, and look at the pressure Laycock applying early to the Olympic gold medalist from Sochi.
Well,
Brad Jacobs also won a Brier a couple of years ago in Edmonton. His final stone here, David.
Yeah, that yellow stone that you see in the top of the button was Steve Laycock's last shot. He drew it perfectly in, biting the top of the button and leaving, you know, a very difficult draw for one for Brad Jacobs.
Got two of the best brushers in the game. EJ, Ryan Harnden. Not a lot of room on that Tim Hortons button. And it just curls a little bit too much. So a steal of one for Team Saskatchewan. Jacobs, by the way, just 3 stolen ends allowed last year at the Brier in Calgary. They had the great round-robin run. Early steal. So 1-0 lead for Steve Laycock and Team Saskatchewan. And Laycock, a bronze medalist from Calgary last year. So many good teams in this field. That will be the storyline as we get warmed up in round-robin play. In our feature matchup, PEI, a nice draw with his final stone from Adam Casey. So 1 on the board. BC, Jim Cotter, Yellowstones now with Hammer here in 2.
Yeah, the end set up with a center guard and a corner guard. Jim Cotter ignoring the center one since the rock is only in 12 foot. Going to make his play around the corner guard right now.
Got room. Top 12. Where is it? Got room. Top 12. Let it work. Line's good. Top 12 only. Yep. Go. Hard, boys. Hard, you got it. Hard, boys. Go. Yep. Gotta be in. Good sweep, guys.
And buried easily around that. I think we're seeing a little bit more curl tonight, Brian, than we were in the afternoon game.
Top button. Speed's good, eh? Yeah.
Well, remember in our feature game, final end, extra end, Glenn Howard had to draw the pin for the win. And really, David, I think he only took ice sort of, I don't know, 2.5 feet?
Yeah,
there wasn't a lot of ice in that one path.
He was probably 3-4 inches outside of the 4 foot. And right now they're taking 2 to 3 inches outside the 8 foot to draw center line.
Hard line, Dave. It's okay.
Obviously, that was the different sheet of ice, but still a good indicator. And I think, like anything else, it'll take the ice makers some time to adjust, as do the players, to just get things perfect as we eventually move towards the final weekend.
Are we going across?
Yeah, right here is a perfect example of what you want to see as a player. Rock top 12, and you can pretty much bury behind it top 4 foot top button.
Okay. Close. Whoa. Roll it off. Roll it off. Good. Throw. Starting to dance? Yeah, just halfway. Okay, bro. Throw. Just tighter than that. No, tight. Yeah, it felt tight.
Definitely interesting how the game has changed over the last number of years, O'Brien. Situation right now where there's a PEI stone top 12 and one top button and they're guarding it. Looks like they're in a really strong position, but the reality is, you have to count on BC making some runbacks and making some doubles, and with that yellow rock behind the corner guard, it's still a pretty good situation for BC.
I didn't think it threw more. No. Sorry, I didn't think it threw it that hard. What? So safe turn. Nose pretty good. We're putting the hit and roll over here. Okay. Same weight? Yeah.
Well, Jim's not necessarily worried about making contact on the back ones.
Yep. Hard swat. Hard. Whoa. Hard. Hard run. Hard run. Oh, it's good. You guys held that nice.
Getting a little dicey.
I know.
This?
What is that?
thin half, like you make it like this with a half.
Make it. It's the easiest tool.
A little
Third, you go
thick and
back.
he jams too.
Probably killing the 4. You don't have any of this, eh?
I've got less than a quarter. I do have a quarter, though. Whatever you like. I'm not a fan of that.
Eventually, those are going to...
Whatever you want. If you want to take a run, double, that's fine.
A third, you're going to still make it.
The third?
You're going to come back through with a third, but a thin half, you're good. Throw peel, like let's make sure we kill it off.
Why is this dangerous, David?
Pies came
Well,
up
if he's a little bit thick on this, he jams and mixes the double. So the tendency, obviously, is going to make sure that he's on the thin side.
Tail. Oh, Doc.
Trying to get a little bit more curl out of it.
Okay.
Such a difficult thing to throw when in your mind you know you can't be tight because you're going to jam and leave BC a chance to draw for 3. So, you know, you don't try and throw it wide, but subconsciously that's where you're going to put it.
Probably same as what I gave you last time, eh? Pretty close.
Yeah. Ryan Kuhn won that World Junior Championship back in 2000, playing second for his brother Brad that year in 2000. Also the last time that BC won the Brier, when Greg McCauley won the national championship.
Good. All right. Throw.
Nah, no. Ford.
Forward. Forward. Yep. Solid.
Forward.
Whoa.
Clean.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Little solid. Whoa.
Hands.
Clean. Clean. Clean and Anson. Yep.
You're okay, you're okay.
Good throw, Dave. Hey, shot. Good weight. Board.
Throwing board this time?
Yeah.
Okay. Bring it down a shade.
Yeah. So a real good chance here for BC to try and really split the rings here and generate a deuce in the second.
It is, and it's a good chance for them to work on some of their weights too.
Yep.
You heard there that they decided to throw just a little bit less weight and make sure they're understanding how they're running with different weights in different spots.
Please. Whoa, whoa. Yeah. Yep.
They're going to try and roll right to the corner and make the hit and roll behind the guards as difficult as possible for PEI.
Toss. Toss, yeah. Firm board.
Dave, when you played and you had an off afternoon or an evening or a morning, would you actually make a point to watch the other games, or did you just try to unplug from curling for that break? How did you guys operate the week?
Well, I think it's a little bit different depending on what day it is, and today's an interesting day because all the players were here for the opening ceremonies. A lot of them were here for the hot shots. And for the teams that don't play that first draw, it's a really long afternoon. Like, all you want to do is get started. You've been here for 2 days, you've done the opening ceremonies, you've done the banquet, you've done everything else there is, and you just want to get started. So I think a lot of the teams probably would watch on TV at least to get a sense of how the ice is running. But as the week progresses and you start understanding the ice better, you're probably watching less.
Hard! Hard, you gotta go! Hard, you gotta go!
Clean. Whoa. Whoa, roll it. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Good.
He makes the roll, we can freeze.
Yeah. Good. Good board at it. Looks good.
Let's update you right next door. Sheet C, Northwest Territories taking on Team New Brunswick. And you see New Brunswick has that shot stone back button. And we should congratulate, first and foremost, Jamie Cooey out of the Territories from the Yellowknife Curling Center, coming through the pre-competition to qualify for the main event. He won earlier today over Nova Scotia, and his final stone on the way in here in the second.
Yeah, and I don't want to say that anybody has an advantage, but definitely Jamie Cooey playing those extra games gives him the confidence that he's going to make these types of shots early in the event. He's already played 4 games, and he knows the way to draw the button, so a really good draw for one.
Nice shot there against New Brunswick, who's represented by Mike Kennedy at this year's Brier. 1-0 advantage after 2.
Hard, guys, hard! Hard, guys, gotta go! Hard, guys, hard! Hard, right to it.
I can see like.
Well, we're definitely seeing more curl this evening, I should say, than we did this afternoon.
The better shot. I agree. Just because I don't know what it's going to do there with a hit.
And possibly, as you had just asked, if the players had watched this afternoon's draw, they might have it in their mind that with anything above that draw weight, it's a little bit straighter than it is.
Buried. T-line's perfect, I guess, but.
What do you like, Anson? I mean, I don't mind chasing it, but if we make this, we probably get a force.
My first thought was just the draw, but whatever you're more comfortable with.
Oh, no, I can see less of it from here.
Yeah, you can't see a whole lot of it.
All right, halfway down the sheet, I had a good angle at it. I'm thinking the speed's going to be the same.
Should be close, yeah.
Want it back 4.
Okay.
Speed's going to be real close. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just going to give you a hair more than what I gave you last time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty close.
So Adam Casey feeling the pick is just a little too tough, so in he comes.
We're there right now.
We can go. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Weight's good.
It's there.
Weight's real good. Back 4, back 8, back 4. T-line, T-line.
Wait.
Back 4.
Hard, just go. Hard. Hard, Doc. Hard.
Has to curl a ton now. Got to finish up nicely for PEI. They don't want to leave this exposed.
So straight.
And there you go. You hear the comment now. It's
when you're going,
open it for 2.
Don't go to this side of it. Stay on this side of it, like right on the front of it still. Like you're almost like inside the path.
Yeah. That was a little slower.
Yeah, at the end, they kind of bit it.
Interesting conversation. Adam Casey was talking about the directional sweeping and just what he saw from behind the rock and making sure that the sweepers have their brooms exactly where he wants them to be to get the most amount of curl.
Good solid board here. Yeah.
What we noticed a few times at the Scotties in Grand Prairie is Kathy and Russ were pointing it out that they would be sweeping and trying to do that and do that directional sweeping, but the actual running band of the stone, they were actually missing that part, and I guess it's a fine line in figuring that out.
It is, and I think that the players, from what I understand in conversations with them over the last few days, it's really about the direction of the broom and not necessarily the edge of the rock you're on, and I think that's the point Adam Casey was just making is don't worry about where you are, sweep in front of it, but just make sure your direction is going the right way.
And Casey with a sweep there, but not enough as Jim Cotter holds the shooter and picks up 2 for Team BC here in Ottawa.
All right.
Great to see Coach Oach, Jules Ochar, back at the Brier. Coaching Team Newfoundland Labrador. They're off to a great start. They got the Ford Hot Shots winner and won their opener against Manitoba as well. Our feature matchup tonight, PEI taking on BC. Jim Cotter made the hit and stick. And the shooter held on in time to pick up his 2 for a 2-1 advantage here in Ottawa.
We're there.
Yeah, Jules will be a mainstay here all week. You'll see him here an hour before the first draw and probably an hour after. He'll watch every single game and every minute of every practice.
Here, Robbie, speed's good. I think you can go. Yeah, I thought a hairline.
Easy.
What do you think? What's okay?
Line's good.
Hard line.
Line's fine. Line's good.
Easy look.
Line's great.
Easy, easy.
Even a little room.
Easy.
Davey.
Yep.
Well done, Dave. Go. Bounce isn't bad. Hard. Good shot. Go.
And right on the lid, a lovely touch shot.
That's a real good shot. Not easy when your skip asks you to come around the 1 top 8 and bury on the 1 frozen on top button.
Should be all there. T-line. Well then. Lead. Line only. We bounce it. Bumping. Lead, yeah. Line only. Yeah, bounce it. Gotta go hard. Lead. Yeah. Hard. Whoa. Shot. Okay, good.
And now that one, well done on as well as they trade nice shots here in the
Top
third.
and roll almost. That's what I was thinking. Get that top one, roll over. Yeah. Okay, firm board. Yeah, firm board.
Well, the red one's lined up pretty good to the
Firm
back
board.
rock,
Good
so
throw, buddy.
PEI is going to try and hit and roll behind their own corner guard and bring that back into play as well.
Oh, there's something under that. Just firm board. Yeah, solid.
Oh,
Solid.
how heavy?
Weight's okay. Solid board. Solid. No, close,
solid.
close, yep. Hard. 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 Go, 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 go. Ah. That's a shot. Just got to stay down on those. What's that? Just got to stay down because there's something under it and it kind of just... Yeah. Oh, was it? Yeah.
Yeah, you heard Anson say that there was something underneath the rock as he was sliding out. He tried to adjust it, but it might have still had the debris under it and caused it to curl a little more than he wanted.
You like that?
That's a shot. Just got to stay down on those. What's that? Just got to stay down.
Isn't another one right on top?
It's crazy. We've seen at events too, Dave. I don't know if you've done it before. Guy will push out, feel something, actually swing the rock violently, and then reset it, and then still throw the stone just to try to get the debris out from under the rock.
Sure, yeah, we've seen John Morse do that a few times where he's almost picking the rock up and cleaning it to try as he's sliding.
Good board.
You just trying to want to try and loosen it a little bit. Whatever's under there, hopefully it'll shake off.
Whoa! Whoa! Watch the roll, SWAT. Whoa! 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 Good. That's good.
Takes the corner guard away from PEI.
Okay.
Top four, top eight.
Top four, top eight. Yep.
Casey's ran a hair slower, but just gives the same. We'll get it there.
I'll throw you, yeah.
Pretty good.
Felt there to me.
D-line.
Probably a little room.
Yeah,
Room
D-line.
right
Should be
now.
okay though.
Room
Right
right now.
Top four.
Room.
Whoa, can't be any deeper. Top floor, can't be deeper than that.
It looks
It's
deeper.
there. That's pretty good. Robbie.
Line's good.
I think you want Robbie closest.
Line's great.
Finish it, Robbie. Come on, finish
Go
it.
ahead, go ahead.
Come
go
on,
ahead,
Robbie,
go ahead,
finish it.
go,
Go,
go, go,
go, go, go.
Good.
It's going to be young, right?
That's good.
Great brush.
Not curling that way.
That's a great spot, Anson.
Yeah.
The chase on that's not bad.
Well, they can see pretty much all of it still.
Good.
I think you want Robbie closest.
Line's great.
Pretty good
Finish
RPMs
it,
on
Robbie.
that brushing.
Come on, finish
Go
it.
ahead, go ahead.
Come on,
go
Robbie,
ahead, go ahead.
finish it.
Go,
Go,
go, go, go,
go.
Good.
Ah.
Spot, Anson.
Wait's nice. Hack.
Any hair quiet.
Lead. Lead.
Whoa.
Hack.
You got a curl?
Tie.
Yep.
Go, 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 go.
And the red will go. It is still PEI shot stone. Top button here in the third
chip
end.
this off a little. Ward.
Okay. Just got to make sure we lie 1 and 3 here, Dave.
So they don't mind
Solid
clipping
board.
the yellow and
solid
the red on
board.
the center
Whoa,
line on the way
solid
by,
board.
Pretty good.
spreading a bit of distance between the two.
Forward.
Whoa.
Solid.
And trying to
Board.
get its
Wait's
curl.
good. Wait's good. Yep. Robbie. Robbie. Shot, Dave.
Good shot.
Great shot.
Yeah.
Readjust those stones in the forefoot.
Well, that changes a lot. It gives PEI an opportunity to get the BC stone off the top of forefoot if they have a chance now.
Think you like regular?
Okay.
Like thick half. Just roll it over there.
if Jim Cotter hopes to have a fantastic week and maybe turn some heads, I think he needs a whole bunch from his third here in Ryan Kuhn.
Yeah, he sure does.
Stay close. Lean.
Stay close.
Lean. Yep. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Ryan in his second Brier appearance. Little tap back. Roll the shooter over.
Beauty.
There you go.
Beauty. Good sweep.
Take it, Dave. Can I go? I can't go over the top, eh?
No chance. Just draw here, too. Okay.
I think more than ever,
What
it's
turn do
becoming
you
a
want?
bit of a numbers game, too, in terms of percentages and what you need to throw throughout a week consistently to make sure your team is going to be around in the playoffs. And when you look at third positions, whether it's, you know, Mark Kennedy or Richard Hart or John Morris, you know they're going to be in the 90s. And so somebody like Ryan Kuhn, he's got to set that target of I need to shoot 90% or higher consistently through the week to give my team a chance to make the playoffs.
Help. Help. Oh. Robbie. Doc. Robbie, hard. Hard.
David Mathers.
Good.
And just sort of sticks it, settles top 4.
Man, I like that throw.
Just
Throw.
a
Yeah,
GG
we just
there.
hit it early, I think.
Sorry, partner.
That's okay.
More likely to nose a roll here and leave him an easier double, right?
Yeah.
Play this. Just same weight I just threw? Yeah.
Update time now. New Brunswick taking on Northwest Territories. And Mike Kennedy is a great story. He is a Canadian senior and world senior champion. His first appearance skipping at the Brier since 1996. Final stone, run back try. Picked her head, get him to go. Welcome back, Mike Kennedy.
Well, he's here to play.
Lovely shot for a 2-1 advantage in his first game of this year's Tim Hortons Brier.
Yeah, we had a great conversation with him yesterday where he said he wants to come into this and feel like the first couple of games they control their own destiny. And making shots like that is certainly the way to do that.
Down to skip stones here in our feature game in the third end.
So the debate was where Jim wants to roll to make the double as difficult as possible for Adam Casey. They decided to roll into the other yellow one.
Good. It's good.
And it looks like BC's line too.
Yeah, I think so. It turned out really well for
I
him.
don't think you can get it.
I think it kisses off the red one and can't get the back one.
Just kind of make it tough on him. If he plays something, maybe I get a shot for 3. I think that's the smarter call. Just weld it on there, a little pop. Nice to almost touch the red out. Just stay right on it. Like that'll be half buried.
Well, that's wide open there.
That's okay though. He's got to hit it. He's running it onto his own.
Okay. Okay.
Just back T line.
Okay. Your last
It
one
should
was
curl.
just top button. So
Yeah. It seems to be curling a little more this way.
Okay. Back T line.
Kind of back T. Just kind of tap it.
Yeah, just like back 4, kind of back button.
T line weight. Like kind of. I'd like to almost kiss it off the red and stay like frozen to it.
Yeah.
So they're just trying to change the angles a little bit so they can potentially get a double in their last
slide
shot.
a little better than what I threw last end, right?
Yeah, mine came down
They
a
seem to
bit,
curl
but
pretty good in this wing. I'm going to throw the same as what I threw last end.
yeah, I think that's good.
Really good communication from this PEI team, David.
Easy.
Yeah, there is. They make sure that everybody on the team knows exactly where the rock's supposed to stop.
Little ball. Doc.
So important.
Gotta go for weight. Gotta go weight. Weight's down. Just frozen. Robbie, keep going. Just freezing it.
No bounce.
Little bumps. Yeah, keep
Mine's
going.
okay.
Keep going.
Hard.
Good shot.
Little final drag here on the
lose that
stone,
bit.
little tap.
Terrible. Nope.
And I think it is still BC shot stone.
Yeah, but they move it enough now that if they hit the red one, the yellow might kiss off the other red and still get the back yellow. I'm not sure.
If we go right there, he'll have that maybe for 3. We draw here.
I think it's good. This one goes. It's just for 2.
Yeah.
I think this is the better spot.
Go right here.
Where does
Think he'll play that? Let him. Let's go there.
Okay. Right on the tee.
Yep.
So with BC being shot rock, Jimmy's just going to split the house and draw the attention away from that pile.
We could, but let's just draw like T-line over there.
Jim Cotter's had a real exciting year as well. He played in the BC provincial mixed doubles with his daughter Jalen, and really just wanted to get her some competition and some practice in. They ended up winning provincials, which is outstanding, and Jalen just turned 16 years old. Jim was over the moon in his interview and talking about it. That father-daughter relationship was really cool, and now they get to compete together at Nationals in Saskatoon.
Yeah, that's amazing. And I think her birthday was just yesterday, so happy birthday to Jalen.
Yeah, very cool.
Jimmy was telling me about that. It really is, and for somebody like myself who has daughters, I can only imagine how Jim and Jalen felt to be able to qualify for the national championship. So best of luck to them at that event.
Didn't you get a phone call from your youngest daughter to say, "Come on, Dad, let's hang on here"?
And she
throwing
did.
Rocks.
Yeah, she did tell me that's now officially her target, her goal of what she wants to do. So I guess that means in another 4 or 5 years I'll have to put the curling shoes back on at least a few more times.
Is your youngest 10 or 11?
My youngest is 10.
10, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's make it.
I think it's there for 2.
Yeah. Should curl a little, eh? Pretty natural, hair thick.
I think it'll come up.
So the cross-country double here, David?
Well, yeah, and
I think you need peel.
sort of what I was asking before. I think the yellow comes off that red and still gets the back yellow, potentially PEI shooter doubling onto the one that Jimmy just threw.
Take half.
Okay.
All right, good throw, Casey.
And depending on how little that red one moves on the far right, possibly for 3.
There is a good contingent of fans cheering on the green and yellow from PEI, and this would certainly get them going. Final stone here in 3 for Adam Casey.
Hard, Doc, hard, you got it!
Trying to go cross country, bang the red, roll it over just underneath the yellow, and it's a steal of 1 for BC. So Jim Cotter puts 1 more on the board on a Saturday night here in Ottawa. Five skips competing in this year's Brier Field have won the national championship before, and just one on the ice tonight, and that is Brad Jacobs, Team Northern Ontario. And there is a look of intensity. There is the new look beard as well, and we'll find out this week if we need to fear the beard. Final stone here for Team Northern Ontario, and a chance here, David, to draw for 2.
Yeah, this is definitely a team that's not going to get too worried about being down 1-0 and giving up a steal to Saskatchewan early in the game. They're going to continue to plug away, play their game, and hopefully get chances for deuces. And this is what they're waiting for.
They lost that heartbreaking final last year in Calgary on that final stone, courtesy Pat Simmons. Nice draw weight there from the Olympic gold medalist from Sochi. A 2-1 advantage after 3 for Northern Ontario over Team Saskatchewan. In our feature matchup here tonight at TD Place, it was a steal of 1 for Jim Cotter and BC in that third end. So here in 4, down by 2, it is PEI throwing the Red Stones and Adam Casey with hammer.
Well, I definitely like what I see out of Northern Ontario. They came in here like this is business. They are on a mission, and they're going to, take each game one at a time. But, Brad told us yesterday that this is just simply go out there, do your best. They don't look uptight. They look quite relaxed and comfortable out there, and they're going to play extremely tough this week.
Just to wrap up that note, too, as well, I remember talking to them at the TSN Skins game in Banff, and that's the one thing they really felt they'd lacked ever since winning that Olympic gold medal, was bringing that same intensity each and every shot to each and every event that they were playing in, and they really felt they lacked that. They had a pretty good team meeting, and that's the one thing that E.J. Harnden talked about, is making sure we bring that intensity that we have as a team to each and every game, and you know that those guys absolutely love the Brier.
Yeah, absolutely. And we know how intense they are. I mean, they actually bring it at a different level than a lot of teams. They're very emotional at times when they make great shots. And yeah, it would be hard to do that weekend after weekend after weekend. But I know, like you said, coming into this event, they wanted to bring everything they have.
Whoa, whoa.
Okay.
I think just sport.
Okay.
Maybe a hair solid, Anson.
Solid board?
Yeah.
Let's go, buddy. Good throw. Solid board.
You know, we talked about this field. 4th time that Ottawa's hosted the Brier Championship. And way back in 1993, there was a 4-way tie for first after the round robin. And you really get the sense, depending on how things play out this week, maybe one team sneaks off and goes 9-2. Maybe another team finds a way to go 8-3. But you really get the sense 7-4, you should be fine. Even 6-5 could get you something in this field.
Yeah, it could. You know, we looked at obviously the draw before it started and the teams in this, and
really
I kind of tend to think that you're right. There is going to be somebody that just goes hot right from start to finish, or at least into the playoffs. Maybe has a bit of a gap, spreads, you know, has a 9-2 weekend, or week, I should say. But I think you're right, that 6-5, 7-4, it's going to be very realistic to at least get tiebreakers.
Ryan, go Ryan.
Tyrell Griffith, second stones here for BC, tries to stick it on the nose, wanted a little roll, but it is BC line 2.
Probably come around, eh? I think so. Probably slid okay, I thought.
Yeah.
Probably just, yeah, top 8, D-line.
You could argue, David, that both of these teams certainly have the talent, but certainly flying under the radar. They're not really expected to make the playoffs, even though they could prove a lot of people wrong. What was it like for you making your rookie debut in this building, coming in really as maybe not an unknown, but a team maybe not expected to win it all?
Yeah, we were probably definitely one of those under the radar teams. I mean, it had been our first Brier. It was my first national championship even. You know, Scott Pfeiffer had been very successful in juniors. But you know, obviously being with Randy Furby, there was some attention to us. But certainly we weren't a team that was picked to make the playoffs, never mind really win it. So I think it was kind of nice for us because we didn't have a lot of pressure on us in that first Brier. We took advantage of that and came out and just played fairly relaxed in the first few games, getting some wins. And then we started to believe in ourselves a little bit. And I think that's very similar to, you know, what Cotter and Casey need to do, even though they're more veterans at the Brier than we were then.
Good shot. Good. It's good.
It really is a game of confidence. And if you can win a game or 2 games, I mean, just like Mike Kennedy said, feel like you belong and feel like you can win every game and it's in your control, boy, things are easier.
Solid board?
Sure. Yours didn't do much here, eh, Doc? Not at all. No, not at all. Like it finished, but not crazy finish. You know what I mean? Straighter than usual Brier. Solid board. Solid board.
Oh.
How old were you, David, your first Brier?
I was 27.
Robbie.
Whoa, whoa.
Hands and hard.
Whoa. Oh, you're good, you're good.
Come on, Casey. Go, 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 go.
Hard.
Little roll for a 24-year-old
So, Dave.
David Mathers. And he goes behind that corner, which I actually kind of lost for a second under the Tim Horton Cup. I didn't realize there was a corner guard out there, but there it is.
Yeah, it's a great roll. And the fact that BC never rolled in on that hit out on the left side on the 12-foot allowed PEI to hit and roll for shot rock behind the guard.
Yep. Yeah! Hard, Ty, hard! Let it go! Hard! Hard, Ty. Yep. Hey. Good 3 funds.
So now maybe a little opportunity here for Adam Casey and PEI.
Yeah, it kind of ended up worse, actually, even than just missing it by rolling for another corner guard. It allows PEI to draw around that now and freeze onto the BC rock on the tee line.
looks there to me.
No,
Looks there to me.
no, it's not. It's good.
Robbie,
Pretty
felt
close.
there.
Line's okay.
You look.
Felt
Pretty
there.
good. I think it's there.
Okay,
Line's
go a bit.
close.
I don't think we can go.
A little bit, Anson. No, you're
Top
good.
four.
You're
I
good.
don't want to go
Looks
for
there.
weight.
Top four.
Whoa.
I don't want to go for weight.
Whoa, you're by, you're
Looks
by.
there. Line.
We're all there. Back 8, back 12. Back 8.
Six. Just back 8. It's just
I
there.
think,
Has to be second.
no.
Can't touch it.
And it does hang on for second stone.
Fine.
Good throw.
Sorry, guys. I had too much.
Yeah, it's just so like regular at it though. Like just so regular at it.
Well, one or the other, I think.
It'd be good reg.
So right there.
So a couple options. They can either hit and roll behind the yellow guard in the top 12, which is fine. If it overcurls a little bit, the double may be there.
And if it stays for whatever reason, then we'll play that, right?
Sounds good. Right there.
Yeah. Just like good reg.
Mid roll.
Yeah, we got. If it moves up, like if it tracks, I think it should track. We play a hit and roll. If it decides to move, we got it. It's like a half run double.
Update time now, right next door, sheet C. And you see the house. It is Mike Kennedy, Team New Brunswick, the Yellowstones. Looks like he has a couple around the 4 foot. I believe he's shot stone. So final one here now from Jamie Cooey, trying to wrap this draw around and try catch a little bit of that button. But that's a real tough shot, David.
Well, it is, and I guess we'll see how much it actually does finish if he can really even get close to the button. But I don't think that shot was there. Good chance to get a good feel for your draw weight, though.
So a steal of 1 for New Brunswick and Mike Kennedy, and a 3-1 advantage there after
Even
4.
If I overroll it, it's pretty good. I like just board.
Yep.
That should be good.
In our feature
there.
matchup, you see where Jim Cotter rolled 2.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of in between the two shots they called. A little too much roll to stay behind the guard, but not thin enough to get the double.
Board weight, roll it under the yellow, I think. Make him play the run double. He might make it, but all right. I think ideally you roll it half open your side.
Yeah.
It does curl here.
Yep.
So they're going to roll it to
Board
the
weight.
right as we're looking at the view right now behind that corner guard. I mean, the other option is obviously to roll behind the center guard.
Just board.
Board. Yep. Board. Whoa. 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 Doc. Robbie Hart. Anson Hart.
No, just
I don't know.
nose it.
Okay, yeah.
Kind of caught in the middle now, and he'll bang it on the nose.
It was a little solid.
I thought it was
10-08. Thinking like good board at it.
And just an apology, we thought it was a steal of 1. It was actually 1 for the Territories and Jamie Cooey, so it is a single, and they are tied up at 2. And congratulations to Jamie Cooey and his team out of the Yellowknife Curling Center for coming through the pre-competition and qualifying for the main event. And that's very cool as well, because later on this week we will get to see the Cooey versus Cooey battle at the Brier once again.
Shade last.
Yeah, they've always had good games against each other, too. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Jamie's come out on top in at least one of them that
No,
I
think he's over.
He is?
They made it in a bronze medal game, I believe, a few years back. We'll double check that,
Okay.
but I think Kevin's had Jamie's number.
Whoa. Tight. Yep. Little bit.
it's good.
Shot.
And that roll, and now who shot stone?
It's good.
Good shot.
Yeah.
That or I don't think.
No.
You can look at it. Just give me the outturn draw.
Let's go to your young eyes there, Nedwin.
Well, I think it's a pretty good roll. I think it is BC that shot, but
Wish it too a little bit.
I don't think it changes my shot. I think we got to play this draw.
doesn't change the shot, as Adam said. Still a draw.
Edge.
Edge is good. Speed should be the same on this side.
Speed's good, yeah.
All right.
Geez, that is close. Oh, maybe it is red. What do you think, Brian? You're younger than I am.
Barely. I'm the guy that needs laser eye surgery. You're asking the wrong broadcaster.
Okay, you're okay.
Final stone here in 4 for Adam Casey. So it's a draw for 1, possibly 2. Stay tuned.
Can't touch it though.
Easy.
It's kind of spinning. Be sure.
Carmody, Doherty, just a gentle scrub. So it is 1 for sure for PEI and Adam Casey, and I think they'll put the stick to it.
I look this way and it's not close, but we'll just measure him. Yeah, he's getting this thing.
And Jim Cotter will come over now and have a
I
peek.
thought it was red. When I look on this side, I think it's definitely yellow.
Yeah, no, it's hard to tell. It's pretty close.
Take your guess.
Well, they've had 6 players look at it, and nobody can decide yet.
I think it's you guys, but that's close. Second, yeah. Second red.
So 1 for sure, and we'll have a look now. Just shy of the 3. And we'll swing it over. Oh, wow. They might have to go around again.
Yeah.
Or not.
Oh, this is yellow, eh? Yeah. By
that was very close. I would have asked for 1 more go around, David. That's just me.
One red.
So just a single for Adam Casey and PEI. A 3-2 advantage. More to come right after this. A beautiful overhead shot of the nation's capital. Just a reminder, it is Canadian Tire Senators hockey on TSN tomorrow. Stars Senators, you can watch it at 5 p.m. Eastern on TSN 5 in the Sens region. And he's a Sens fan, he's a curling fan, and maybe more importantly, he is a beer fan here at TD Place. Another great crowd, our opening day of the Tim Hortons Brier. 4th time that Ottawa's hosted the national championship. And it was PEI after the measurement. It was a single of 1. So it is BC throwing the Yellowstones back with the hammer.
Back 4 on its own. Back. No, weight's pretty good. Weight's close. Can't, like, back 4, back 8. Back 8. Yeah. Back 12. Sweeping it's not even going to do much.
Well,
I believe they call it now the sweet barley nectar, David, I think is what Curling Canada's going with.
Just that extra shove at the end, I think.
Yeah, a little bit heavy.
top 4.
Gives a good chance for BC to come in on top 4, top 8, just behind the guard again.
Weight's good.
Top 8.
Okay, line's good.
Line's good.
Top 4.
Got room right now. Room. Just you keep going. Keep going.
Ryan, you're in. Top 8's not bad. Line's good. Keep going, Ryan. Go.
Yep. Go, Ryan.
Just you. Yep. Line's good.
Go, Ryan. Go.
Keep going.
Good shot. Good sweep, buddy.
Ah, man, I like running this.
I don't hate this.
Back 8. You guys okay with this?
I like it.
Okay. Back 8. Looks like tight ice, doesn't it?
No, I think it's good.
Okay.
If back 8, it'll ride.
Back 8.
Well, the guard's high enough that they can fairly easily get to nose with back 8, bump them back and sit in front.
Room, Dave. Back 4.
Concern, of course, is if they're a little bit heavy and don't get to nose, it gives BC a good chance to sit 3.
Hard! You got it! Hard! You really got to go! Whoa!
Hey.
Okay. I just heard it was heavy, so I was trying to play it real tight.
Wow.
Okay, good.
It's okay.
It's not a bad shot.
Are we just trying to... Do we want like a quarter under, or do you want it buried? Yeah. Top 8, hey guys?
Yeah.
Top 8.
07. Yeah.
T-line. Yeah. Okay, stay close.
It's okay.
It's got a curl still. Yep, still there. Okay. Top 4 at least. Right here. It's curling hard. Should come down.
Top 8.
Top full 8. Need full 8. Okay. I'm gonna count now.
And that'll be buried for Tyrell, top 8.
Okay.
Not terrible here.
I think on the nose.
Okay.
Maybe a little in.
Okay, good throw, Anson. Right at it, buddy. Let's go.
Okay.
Firm. Turn your leg. Looks better to you. Okay.
Now, David, could you not just maybe play a little bump to those stones, or you want to actually make them go away?
Well, you could, but when you're one down and don't have last rock, I think they need to make sure they eliminate a few BC stones here, so a big end doesn't build up.
Update time now. Live on TSN 1 and 3. Northern Ontario taking on Team Saskatchewan. Final stone to come here from Steve Laycock. Brad Jacobs with his final stone made a nice little tap to get shot stone on the button. Trying to run that red in. Oh, spin him back. What a lovely touch from Steve Laycock. Great work to pick up his single.
Yeah, that's the part of the game that Steve's worked on the most over the last few years, is the bigger weight shots with accuracy, and it's going to make a huge difference for him in terms of winning those games that he was just losing by a point or two, having that shot in his arsenal.
He was the bronze medalist in Calgary. Nice shot there to tie things up at 2.
Close. Swat. Whoa. Swat. Swat. Hard swat. Hard.
Okay.
And they'll lose the shooter there. Laycock, another one of those teams. Again, not a lot of chatter about them coming in, but him and the Myers brothers and Colton Flash have gotten better and better each and every time we see them on the national stage.
Well, it's tough to come in here as one of the favorites if you're a runner-up or a bronze medalist when there's so many gold medalists that are here. It's it's a tough crowd. I mean, we've talked about Team Canada even flying under the radar a little bit just because they didn't play as much as other teams did this year. And you know, clearly from what we saw in that first draw, they're right where they left off at the end of last year.
Yep. Not even close. Hard. Normal. Close. You got it. Wow. Hard to feel the guard.
Keep going harder. I think he just picked a little on him. Okay. Unlucky. Just grabbed a little. Just didn't have any fall at all. I think it almost picked.
It just looked when he let go. You never kind of.
Yeah. Even halfway down, it looked like it was pretty close to like 7/8 of it, and then it just curled.
What kind of weight? Control.
Sometimes the sweepers can actually see the release a little bit better than the skip can. They see it, you know, thousands of times throughout the year, and if it looked just a little bit different to them, they might have a little different perspective on why that rock reacted the way it did.
Solid control. Clean. Yep. Clean. Yeah.
Hard. Hard, tight. Hard. Hard. Right to it. Right to it.
Yep.
Right to it.
Okay.
Good. Good. Mike fell off. Oopsies. Just want to tuck that up. Here. Here for you, McPherson. How thin is that?
Forward.
How thin is the double to make it?
1/8.
Oh yeah, that's
The
big.
double's pretty thin. I think he's just going to play the roll.
Okay.
Forward.
Just forward, boys.
Solid board.
Solid.
Solid board.
Close.
Heavy. Solid board. Lead.
Whoa.
Heavy. Solid board.
Whoa.
Hanson.
Hanson. Whoa.
Whoa.
Solid board.
Whoa. Pretty close.
No.
Sit.
Shot.
Good. Yep.
Yeah, good call by Adam Casey. They were looking at the rest of the team was asking them if they could play the double, which Adam said was pretty thin. So all he was trying to do is hit, roll in front, and leave a double for the next shot that might be easier.
Shot. Like I was almost thinking of playing the double when it was coming.
My nose.
Okay.
Whatever you like. It
Jim.
keeps the blank in play. So.
You like board?
You guys like nose? Keeps the blank in play.
Just bumper. Good bumper. Clean. Line's good. Clean. Yeah.
Ryan Kuhn for Team BC here in 5.
Yeah. Hard, guys. Right to it. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. 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 Gotta go. Good.
Shooter does hang on back 12.
Kind of wait.
Almost thinking.
Just off nose for PEI, and he should get both yellows. Or could.
You throw that curled hard, eh?
They get a little close to the center. Yeah.
Normal. Okay.
Normal.
Just
hair low. No, this is.
Yep. Okay.
Should throw that much?
Yeah, I think so. Normal.
Normal. Shade low. Flat. Yeah. Ideally.
Good throw here, buddy.
Yeah.
Down to Skip Stones here in the 5th inning. You can hear in the background the ongoing support for Adam Casey and their team out of the Charlottetown and Silver Fox Curling and Yacht Club.
Roll it. Shooter. Shooter.
Bang, bang. Yellows. Can they both go? Yeah, they can. And PEI line 2 here in 5.
Yeah, good shot, but what BC had said is that you'd still have the blank in play by hitting that back one, which it is. A double by Jim Cotter now, and the blank is still in play.
Shooter, go!
Please don't pick. Please don't pick.
Thanks, Ryan. Anson's right. We might have been a little better leaving it, but I thought we were close.
Oh, we should have left it a little bit, but it was pretty darn close.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jim Cotter, his first here in 5.
Clean. Yep. Hard.
Chance to make the Reds disappear. Bang, bang, away they go.
Good toss.
Good sweet.
Shot.
Throw, Jim.
Thanks. Let's forget how slippery it is. Yeah, I was thinking I can feel it coming out of my fingertips. So,
That'd be pretty funny.
firm board.
Yep. Solid board. Yep.
Easy.
Solid
Yep.
board. Yep.
Please.
Solid board.
Easy.
Please.
Roll it a little low. Roll it down.
Clean.
Shot. And right on the nose, so Broom goes down, and here comes the blank attempt now for Team BC and Jim Cotter. You know, at home we think these are just automatic, David, but you really got to settle in for these shots, don't you?
Well, you do. It's, you know, you play a whole end out of this blank attempt. You have to really make sure you concentrate on this. He just made a very difficult double. And even though this is, you know, just a blank attempt, it's really the same thing. You need to hit a half a rock and roll out of the house.
Oh, boy, did we jinx him here. A little bit more. Got to roll it out. Unreal. And just like that, the broadcaster's curse is it hangs on. So just a single. And BC leads 4-2 after 5. Ottawa has hosted the Brier in 79, 93, 2001, and 2016. Could be the most exciting yet. The final 5 still to come here from TD Place.
The 2016 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada.
Welcome back to TD Place, Saturday night at the Brier. And a good start here for Team BC and Jim Cotter. It is a 4-2 advantage, and Jim is with our Kathy Gauthier.
Jim, so much talk about the field, but let's talk about the ice. Is it doing what you thought it would do?
Yeah, it's still we're still learning the ice. You know, we had the practice there yesterday, and so yeah, always the first couple draws, you're learning the ice, the little tendencies and whatnot. So that's what we're trying to do right now.
You have so much experience at every different level. What have you said to your team, knowing that this field we keep talking about is the best maybe ever assembled?
Yeah, you know what? With our team, we just gotta, you know, it's one shot at a time. I know it's a cliche, but it truly is. You know, you can't look too far ahead. It's obviously a phenomenal field, and so we're just taking it one shot at a time, and just, you know, it starts here right now in the 6th end.
I understand that you've had some success with your daughter in mixed. What has that meant to you?
Oh yeah, that was quite an emotional moment, and yeah, that was. Can't even express in words what that meant, and yeah, it'll be a good time. We're looking forward to that when the time comes, and yeah, it really meant a lot. To be able to win with your 15-year-old daughter was definitely a special moment.
Good luck this week.
Thanks.
Very cool, winning provincial mixed doubles with his daughter Jalen, and they're off to nationals in Saskatoon. But first things first here, David, the Brier in Ottawa, your take on the first 5.
Well, well-played game. I mean, what kind of stands out to me is the draw percentage for PEI being down at 80%. I think they've been tricked a little bit by the curl at times, so it's put them in a little bit of a, you know, behind the 8 ball in a couple ends. And honestly, BC's playing really well, with the small exception of the nose hit there by Jimmy on the last end. They've really controlled this game.
Numbers after 5, brought to you by Ford of Canada, proud partner of Curling Canada for over 20 years. Adam Casey, Team PEI will try rebound in the final 5. More to come from Ottawa next.
The 2016 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. By Home Hardware, homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice. And by Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for more than 20 years.
And welcome back to the nation's capital. Our first Saturday night here at the Tim Hortons Brier in beautiful Ottawa, Ontario. The 4th time that Ottawa has hosted the National Men's Championship. And another spectacular crowd here, day 1 at TD Place, expecting great crowds all week long. In our feature matchup, Jim Cotter failing to blank. He picks up that single. So it is a 4-2 advantage for BC over PEI. And it is Adam Casey with the hammer here, throwing the Redstones in 6.
Pretty tight. No. You can't. No. You can't. Anthony can't.
Just at the end.
I think we're okay, Dave. You can't.
You can't. I don't really want it any deeper in here, though.
Okay.
Yeah, the first shot of BC is actually going right onto the button, so a little bit deeper than they wanted. Gives PEI a better chance to be able to come around later in the end and freeze onto that.
It looks really good.
Line's good.
Where are we going?
Top 12.
Top 8.
Top 8.
Let it work if you can.
Slide.
Let it work if you can.
Let it work. Wait's good.
It's all there. All there.
Whoa, whoa.
Line's really
Whoa.
good.
Top 8.
There.
Top 8.
Line's really
Whoa.
good.
Top 8. Top 8.
Top 4. That's top 4.
It's fine.
Good.
All
right.
Quite a bit higher time.
Me too. Here, Anthony. Think we're throwing the out. Oh, no. Throw a hack. Okay.
Okay, boys.
Right, Robbie?
Just hack.
Okay.
Right in the nasal.
Robbie Doherty leads Stones for
Good. Solid hack.
Team PEI.
Solid hack. Whoa.
Anton.
Trying to hit it right on the nose.
Close, Dave. Dave. Davey. Davey. Davey.
Just hack. Just hack.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Just hack.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Little tap as the yellow spills out of the house. And great to be joined now by 2-time Scotties champion Emma Miskew now joining us here. And Emma, first and foremost, what a great buzz around your home city here in Ottawa. 2 outstanding crowds in this opening day of the Brier. What is your assessment of this event and the buzz around the city right now?
Oh, the event's awesome, and everyone is really excited around the city. The crowds are great so far, so we're really excited to be able to just be here and enjoy it.
Tell me about your role this week. I know you guys were very excited to be the first teams to qualify for the Olympic curling trials, also in your home city in 2017. Is there a lot of hype for that event as well?
I think a little bit so far. It's still a ways away, but there are people who are putting deposit on their tickets, so we're really excited about that. We want a lot of people to come out. It's going to be a great event, and we couldn't be happier to be playing in our hometown.
I know you came out to the Scotties and did a really great job in helping out the Sandra Schmerler Foundation. I know as a team, though, you really wanted to be there competing. As you look back now, is the disappointment settled a little bit, or did it still sting to have to watch that event?
I mean, I'm sure we're all glad it's over. We're not going to have to watch it on TV. We're happy the Brier's starting. We wanted to be there, obviously. We can't lie about that. We all lose tough games here and there. That was one of ours. We were really happy that we got our trial spot this year. That's really important to us as well. So we're just moving forward from that. Losses are tough to handle, but we've moved forward as a team and learned from it, and I think that's more important.
Same shot almost, eh? Go by. Does it not go under our yellow?
Emma, I was back here in 2001 playing in my first Brier here. And when we pulled up this year, I actually didn't recognize the area, the facility, the building. There's been a lot of development with the football and all the restaurants. Has that really inspired bringing events like this here again? And how's that sort of affected the use of this area?
Yeah, it definitely has. The area is in use all the time now. It's not just for events. It's not just for football games. You try to come out for dinner at any of the restaurants around here any day, and it's packed. So this is one of probably the nicer areas in Ottawa right now and the more popular areas to hang out in. And I think that has also brought people out to watch because they know they can just go eat and hang around.
Yeah, it's fantastic. We spent a little bit of time in some restaurants here already, and it's such a great area now.
Yeah, it's amazing. And I remember when you were here in 2001, I probably carried your flag.
Very possible.
A little rocker.
Didn't Joanne Courtney take a photo, David, and then send it to you? You're pretty funny. You're pretty skinny back then, just a kid back then.
Well, not just me, but I noticed there's a few other people that had maybe a few more pounds on them now than we did back then.
Emma, you guys worked so hard and trained so hard to achieve your curling goals throughout a season. What is it like to actually be in your home city and have an opportunity to relax and actually be a curling fan for a change?
Yeah, I was actually talking about that today. We don't care what happens out here. Obviously, we hope Ontario does well, being our home province, but we can come out and just cheer for good shots, and there's not a whole lot of heart involved in it. We just want to enjoy the experience, and I think that's really fun for us, especially being in Ottawa. We can come out to whatever draws we want to, and there's so many good shots already, so we know it's going to be a great week.
Do you have a gut feeling on maybe a couple teams that might rise to the occasion here this week?
Oh, we're friends with too many of these teams. I can't say anything.
I like hack. Just throw a hack.
So you were 4 years old the last time the Brier was here. Any memories of that at all? You talked about, David being here and competing for Alberta. Do you remember anything else from that event?
I think I was actually 11 or 12 at the one in 2001.
Okay.
But Rachel and I actually played a game against each other in our Little Rock final. So that was a cool memory. And then Marcel Rock and Scott Pfeiffer came over and gave us some signed autograph cards, and that was really cool too. I don't remember a whole lot about it. I just remember having a lot of fun, and our club, all the Little Rockers, had different signs and different flags, and we'd always try to compare who got our favorite teams.
Well, and that's one of the great things about curling. It's the players, obviously, you watch them on TV, they're on the ice, but then you also see them in the patch afterwards, and they go and support junior curling, and they're all part of events around the Brier itself as far as autograph signings, and you really do get up close and personal with them, and it really is one of the special things about curling.
Yeah, for sure. I have a full poster with all the autographs of every team. I was relentless in standing by that side now, so I make sure that when we're that team, we sign everyone's stuff because it really meant a lot to me as a kid.
It must be pretty neat to you, Emma, being in this crowd and having people come up to you. Because a lot of times you're on the road. You're not in Ottawa, per se, so what has that been like so far? I know it's early into the Brier, but you must have a lot of people coming up and saying hi or asking for pictures in this environment.
Yeah, I actually didn't expect as many as there have been, and we get a lot of support in Ottawa, but sometimes when we're not in our curling clothes, we're kind of in disguise. But a lot of people have recognized us so far, and we've only been here a day, and we love taking pictures with anyone who is a fan of Team Homan, and we're really happy to be here. And yeah, if anyone wants to come up to us, we're happy to say hi.
Back 4 weight.
And we have to send a big thank you not only to you, Emma, but to the Ottawa Curling Club as well. A bunch of us at TSN had the opportunity on Thursday night to come out and throw a few rocks on the ice. And, you know, my memory's a little off. Do you remember who won, David, who won the game?
Probably have to go back to the replays.
I believe it was
video.
Netawin and myself against Cheryl Bernard and a few others, and I believe we happened to win that game, if I'm not mistaken. Emma, we saw you on the phone. We thought you were calling curling scouts on behalf of us. I thought that's what you were doing, but...
Yeah, well, I just felt bad for whoever had the red rocks in that.
Heavy!
But we really do want to thank not only yourself, Emma, for setting that up for us, but I know everyone at TSN and the crew that got to play. We had a great time at the Ottawa Curling Club, and just so much history in that club. It was great to see all of your guys' banners, John Morris and his wins, Jen Hanna there as well, and of course someone near and dear to us as well in Craig Saville, who's going through a battle with cancer right now. And here at TSN we have the purple ribbons that we're wearing, and I know a lot that you've done at the club has really gone a long way to show him support.
Yeah, we're all behind him and wishing him a very quick recovery. It's he's one of our friends. We've known him for a long time, and everyone at the club is very, very hoping that he gets better.
I
Absolutely.
just want to know what you're thinking.
Is there any events this week that Team Homan's going to be at as far as promoting different things or autograph signing that, you know, the fans can come out and see you?
We're going to be at the booth that's selling trials tickets for 2017 before a lot of the night draws, so that's where you can find us. Otherwise, we'll be in the stands, so if you spot us, feel free to come on over.
What's that? No, we're freezing.
So a little conversation here for PEI, and a final one still to come from third David Mathers before we get to Skip Stones.
Yeah, Terrell Griffith's last shot, he was playing the out-turn tap to try and stay in front of that red one. Just a little bit wide, a little bit heavy, went through the hole, giving PEI a chance now to freeze a second one on top of there.
That's less. A little less. A little bit. Weight's pretty good. Weight's fine. Weight's fine.
Top 8. Line's okay.
We're there. Weight's good.
Line's good if the weight's good. Go. You can go. You can go. Line's good.
Line's okay. Weight's
Top
good.
4. No bounce. Go, go, go.
Little bounce.
Whoa,
we can't bounce.
Little
bounce. Little bounce.
Whoa, can't bounce. Whoa, we're bouncing.
We're bouncing, for sure.
Whoa, line should be okay. Top 4.
No, we're T-line.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
If not deeper. T-line deeper.
Just a little tap there, and it is PEI lying second and third shot stones here with Hammer and 6.
A little fortunate for BC. They can hit that one on the nose now and still set on top of the other red stone.
Pretty gradual in this spot, eh?
Yeah. Thinking like half, maybe.
So, Emma, you've thrown thousands of stones. I'm assuming you've watched a lot on TV. What's it like from the broadcast booth perspective for you?
Oh, you got a good view up here.
We'll probably be third.
A lot easier to make the shots from up here, though.
We're 100% so far up here.
I think that is, yeah. I think it's pretty gradual here, Jim. Yeah, a little less. What kind of weight are you playing? Just hack. Okay.
First stone for Jim Cotter here in 6.
Good hack. Easy. Right on. Clean. Whoa. Yep. Clean. Whoa. Clean. Clean. Yep. Yep. Let it go. Hard. Hard.
They just got by that tall red guard. They'll tap the one back, but it is still PEI with Hammer, their second shot stone right now.
I think so. Yep.
Anywhere but.
All right, Emma, let's put you on the spot here. We got you up here. What should PEI do?
Well, they actually, if they can hit and roll away here, they're pretty much guaranteed their 2, because it's hard to, that red isn't really going anywhere right now, but they do have to stick around.
The danger is a nose hit. A nose hit gives BC a double takeout to get out of this end.
Yeah, I feel like even if you roll out, you still have a pretty good opportunity because the red's tough to get out.
Agreed.
Okay, buddy, good throw.
So basically what I've come up with here is that we can let Dave walk out at any time, Emma, and you can get on full time here. He's been a little nervous here ever since you've been up here with us.
Do I get to play with Team Home?
Yeah, sure. You'll have to talk about that with Rachel and Emma.
Fort, little solid. Little solid.
So I could play in the men's, what's the event?
Emily 10.
Yeah.
I'll take you on.
Whoa.
So we'll see if the PEI skip takes your advice here. If you can get that little bit of roll.
Hard. Good enough?
Pretty good, I think.
It's pretty flat now.
Yeah, tell us about that event that's coming up.
Yeah, we're really excited. We're mostly excited just to get back on the ice and play as a team. It's been a long break for us. We really don't have a whole lot to lose, so we're just going to go out there and try to have fun and make shots like we normally do. It's not a lot of pressure for us. Hopefully the guys feel a little bit of pressure playing us.
Pools or
there are 2 pools, yeah. So we have guaranteed 4 games, which is
and
great.
Do you know who's in your pool already?
Yes. Yeah, put me on the spot here, but I believe we play Gushu and Carruthers on TV, and then Charlie Thomas's team is another team we play, and John Epping's team.
Nice. Well, good luck to you.
Thank you. We will need it for this one.
We were hoping you would tap in from the bullpen for the TSN event that we had at the Ottawa Curling Club on Thursday. I was
felt too much pressure for that one.
Hoping we would sub you in for Netawin or something, but. So Jim Cotter, his final stone here in 6.
Well, he's trying the double. I'm not sure if it's there.
It's a lively house. See what he's got. Roll it over. And he does settle in there for shot stone.
Beauty.
Yeah, what a great shot.
Yeah, we got it. Great shot.
Thanks.
He's a shot maker.
Thanks for the bailout. There's nothing there, I know.
Yeah, absolutely perfect. Any thinner, and he goes by the yellow and gives an open draw for 2 to Casey.
Yeah. Shouldn't be any quicker, I don't think.
I don't think so.
So that was the danger of hitting too close to nose on the shot before that. You gave him that shot.
So final stone here in 6, and Emma, we want to thank you for taking the time, and we look forward to seeing you around Ottawa for this entire week in what should be a very successful Brier week here as we get forward to championship weekend. So thank you so much for your time.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Hasn't curled. Okay.
Emma Miskew throwing 3rd stones for Team Holman, joining us in the booth, and this final stone on the way from Adam Casey. Wants to touch that 4-foot for the single. He does even better than that. The Tim Hortons button, so a single on the board for Team PEI. Great shot from Jim Cotter to force him to that single, and BC leads after 6. It is update time at the Tim Hortons Brier. Territory is taking on Team New Brunswick, and it appears that New Brunswick is lying 2. So a possible double here, I think, to score 2. Final stone on the way from Jamie Cooey out of the Yellowknife Curling Center.
Yeah, just off nose, get the double and stick for 2, but they're trying to make a curl.
And the worst case scenario, so instead of 2, it'll be a steal of 1 for Team New Brunswick and Mike Kennedy, and a 5-2 advantage after 6. Meantime, one of the big storylines coming into our feature matchup tonight, David, was Jim Cotter and the fact that he is a shot maker. BC will go as far as he goes, and he made a big-time key shot in that last stand.
He sure did. That big weight of his is such a weapon. We see it from a number of players, and Jim throws it as well as anybody. He was trying to hit it as flat as possible, but you had to throw it hard to get into that pile and sit for shot rock, and he hit it absolutely perfect.
Yeah! It looked like PEI would have a pretty sure shot at 2, but instead, look at this roll. And the draw was forced. Nice shot from Jim Cotter. The key shot is brought to you by Cashmere Bathroom Tissue. Nothing feels like cashmere. Great look inside TD Place. Another full house on our opening day of our coverage here on TSN of the Tim Hortons Brier, the 87th edition of the Men's National Championship. A 4-3 advantage for Team BC.
Line's good. Just top 4.
And Jim Cotter throwing the Yellowstones has the hammer.
Way out there. More room. Go. I think you gotta go. Ryan's in.
Getting better. There goes. Yep.
Lock it on. Lock it on.
Go.
Hard. Go, Ryan. Go.
Hard.
Hey, shot. Make it with like board.
With board?
I think so, don't you?
Okay.
Well, we've seen this situation a couple times for PEI where their Lee's rock is getting just a little bit heavy and allowing BC to put a second one in there.
Live on TSN 1 and 3, you just saw the house. It is Brad Jacobs, Team Northern Ontario, throwing the Redstones. They do have shot stone right now. And the final one to come in a 2-2 game, a chance to pick up a pair.
Line's good. Sweep.
Yeah, draw to the forefoot.
Line's perfect right now. Yep. Line's good.
They've thrown this in the draw to the button to begin the game, so it should be very makeable.
Ever since this team won that Brier in Edmonton back in 2013, they've been gathering momentum. Won an Olympic gold medal for Canada in Sochi. Great brushing there to pick up 2.
Can those guys sweep?
And make no mistake, you'll hear the Moose calls here. They're Ontario's team too. And a 4-2 advantage for Brad Jacobs. Nice shot there.
Well, we talked about the energy that they put into every shot, and Brad is right behind them, motivating them with everything he's got. And those two guys are absolutely working every inch that's got.
Oh. Wow, son of
A little bit. It's got to go for weight.
bit of a misdirection there from Tyrell. Had some trouble coming out.
Where's the weight? Just top. Got to go. Get it in.
You see the rotation there. I don't know if he thought there was something under the rock or.
Line's up bad. Hard, Ryan. Yep. Get in. Hard. Line's good. Hard, Ryan. Go. Hard.
Yeah.
Go. Good spot. Oh,
And they drag it in there for the 4th shot stone. Thought I saw something funky here with the delivery. Let's look.
We just have to go on the nose anyway.
Yeah, he had something underneath the rock.
Even if it jams.
We didn't see any picks in the afternoon draw, any dirt or debris under the stones, but I think we've seen about 3 or 4 tonight. 2 while they're sliding.
Stay hair high.
But pretty good recovery. If you can get a rock in the rings after doing that, that is a good recovery.
Some trick shooting there.
Just board.
Yeah.
Board. Hard. Hard, Dave. You got it. Hard, Dave. You're holding.
Gotta go hard.
It's pretty good. Whoa.
Clean. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Get it out. Okay. Shot.
Sweet.
That's as good as we were doing.
Yeah. You like that or? I like bump. We tracked pretty good here last time, right? So. Probably house. Whoa, swat. Clean. Ryan. Yep. Hard, Ryan. Hard, Ryan. Right over. Good.
And for now, it's BC lying 3 with Hammer here in 7.
It's really thin.
Thin?
Thick. Sorry.
Yeah. Maybe you're better off having this
Just
one.
make that one.
Yeah. And then I'll always kind of have this if we really need a hero bail.
Yeah.
Like the outturn.
Yeah. What
Thin
is
half?
it? What is it? Thin half?
I think so.
Okay.
Half. No, it's half. It's not thin. Not thin at all.
Okay. Thin half. Go in the outturn. Okay. I think a little less. I think so too.
So playing the longer double here, Dave.
Well, they are. They're trying to group the rocks a little bit closer together to make the doubles easier later in the end. So they're going to play the high one now, and half a rock should get the double on the far yellow one. Even if they roll in front of them and don't make the double, they're still grouping the rocks together.
Whoa, Doc.
David Mathers.
Yep.
And he'll roll it in.
It's good. Okay, Dave.
Okay. You like board?
Nice board.
Yep. They're all tied.
Jim said his philosophy to begin the week, he just wants his team to stay within themselves, within their team armor, he calls it. And for him and his squad out of BC, saying it's all about the process. And you heard him in that fifth end break. Didn't want to use the cliche, but just one shot at a time and just stay focused on the now.
Yep. Keep it go.
Avoids the jam and
very
nice little roll to lie 3 again.
Well, I think they've built up quite a bit of confidence throughout the season. They had some good tour results. They were down in Phoenix and got to the final of that event. So they've had a really good season. They've played and beat some of the best teams, some of the teams that are here this week. So it's been a real, I think, strong developmental season for them.
That's really cool. An event in Arizona. Was it the Ed Wernick Classic? Is that what that's called?
Yeah,
Very
I think
cool.
they actually win a wrench, like an actual. No, I'm serious.
That's great.
I think it's like a gold or a silver wrench, and I think Ed was there. So yeah, they were all pretty excited about it.
I think they lost to Team Canada actually in the final.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
it's Pat Simmons down there. That's really neat. That'd be a fun one to go watch. Little curling, little golf.
You're on it.
It's not bad.
This isn't real great because like that's not real hard.
This is probably.
What about it? That's what I was wondering.
You gotta make it perfect. You can probably just blast it.
PEI calling a timeout.
One of those too.
Maybe that is a call. I don't know.
Their coach is Lincoln Peters.
This is great if you make it. Like this isn't hard for him, but he's running one of ours in. Might get lucky and be able to get it. Problem with this is if you're not on half of it, this is still real easy.
I know. Pretty tough freeze anyhow. Some of them have been running a little straight there.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm okay with this or the hit and roll, whatever you like.
Whatever you want to throw, Dave.
I don't know.
I like the freeze, Dave.
Whatever you like, Casey. Whatever you.
Okay, let's weld it up.
Well, the freeze is definitely a way to get out of this. If they can put it right on top, it won't allow BC any way to hit it out with big weight because it goes straight sideways onto either of the other two yellow rocks.
I think so. I don't think it's really.
Where's that weighted through last one?
Those are both like back 4, kind of. Okay, we want top 8s.
Really difficult shot, though. You can't move the yellow one at all, and you need to be basically right on the nose.
Go, Dave. Good throw here, buddy.
You see Mathers has the hairbrush, and that's allowed just for what he's doing right now to deliver the stone, but there is no hairbrush is allowed on the sweeping surface at this year's Brier.
Line's really good.
Line's
good.
Could go for a bit.
Line's tight, if anything, actually.
Yeah, Anson, just Anson.
Line's perfect.
Have to go for weight.
Line's perfect.
You have to go for weight.
Line's perfect. Lock it on, Anson.
Just Anson. Just Anson.
Real good. It's there.
No bounce.
Over curled.
Okay.
Okay, Dave.
Good weight.
Nice weight, buddy.
Sorry. A little tight on you, or?
Yeah, it looked like a little tight, but I thought you got it out there.
I did too. Yeah.
Thought we'd be good, but then it still came back.
Pretty good, Robbie.
Whatever you think there, Jim.
Like control.
Okay.
I don't like mine the same weight you just threw. Try and sit 4. Why not?
Still be, right?
I think you want to roll way over here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're throwing control.
Take a hair high.
Yeah, it's just off nose.
Yeah.
Just a shade more than
Sorry, Dave, do they want to try hold the shooter here?
They do. They're just debating where they want to roll to, so it makes it as difficult as possible for PEI to make a double and sit in a difficult spot. They're going to try and hit it a little bit on the high side and roll maybe a rock to 2 rocks to the right.
Hard, guys! Gotta go! Hard! Right to it!
hard!
Big scrub for BC.
Yep. Good. That's good.
Gets the yellows moving, but they lie 4 with hammer.
Sweet.
All right.
And the yellows stacking up.
Good shot, Ryan. It's good.
There might be a triple there for PEI.
Pretty sure nose does it.
Nose,
A hair high is
yeah.
okay, but nose is fine.
Nose perfect.
Yeah.
You want peel?
Yeah, I think right in the nose of it.
Okay.
Hitting this one right on the nose.
Dave,
This yellow will come off this
Go,
direction.
try to make a big roll in the next one.
Whereas this one will come off of here and back in this direction with that one going out the back. So it's just off nose. Should be a relatively simple triple takeout.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep. Hard, you gotta go now. Hard.
Adam Casey hoping for a yard sale here. Gets two, gets three. Look at the roll as well, David. Unreal shot to get his team out of some trouble. Lovely.
Good shot.
Come on. Shot.
I moved.
Oh, yeah, I did it ever. Nice throw.
We were okay. I heard a low. A little lower than I was hoping.
Yeah. We got to the hot line. I was like, oh, this is going to be really sneaky when we
That's a great camera angle right there.
Couldn't believe how much it came up though. Like it was on the nose until like 3/4 down.
I know.
And then like whenever we said hard, I was.
We asked the curlers at the Scotties if there was too much high-fiving in curling, and that one certainly deserved a little bit of a low five. That was a nice shot from the PEI skipper.
It was. I mean, looking back, obviously they would have liked to have hit just a hair more and stuck around for shot rock behind those. But a good throw.
He wants to try and freeze down.
It was getting ugly there for a little bit, considering BC has hammer here in 7.
But BC is still content with scoring 2 points and being 3 up after this end. They're going to split the house.
And wasn't that the story earlier today, just being patient too? You saw the way that early on Kevin Cooey against Glenn Howard, whether it was Mark Kennedy or it was Kevin making these crazy triples and runbacks and doubles, but Glenn stuck with it and ended up getting that win in the extra end.
Close. That's key, boys. Right here. Right here. Got it. Take a look. We're good. Right on the tee. Have a look. Okay.
There are some rocks in the house over on sheet C right now, and they are all around the forefoot. There is that lonely red right on the button that belongs to Jamie Cooey and the Northwest Territories' David Nedoin. I'll let you explain to me how he's going to get 2.
Well, I think he's trying to hit the red one off the other back red one and spin sideways in for 2 points.
He needs it in this game. Get him going. No. And not to be, so just the single for Jamie Cooey. New Brunswick still leading 5-3 after 7 as Mike Kennedy looks to pick up a win in his first game here at the Tim Hortons Brier. Of course, Jamie coming through earlier today, winning the pre-competition to qualify for the main Brier field. So technically it's also the first game for Jamie Cooey.
Speed seems decent going this way.
Yeah.
So a little bit deeper than BC was hoping for, allows PEI now to play a freeze to try and get out of this end by forcing BC to a single point.
Pretty good. Easier. Looks hot. Pretty good. Back 8, back 12, back 12. Yeah, can't touch it right now. Where are you? Might come down. Wait till there. Heavy, real heavy. Back line. Robbie, go. No. Whoa. Forget it.
Really heavy.
Wow. And that'll slide right by.
Yep, it is.
So now the opportunity wide open here for Jim Cotter and Team BC. It is the open draw for 3, just needs the 8.
It's going to be a little bit different here. Yeah, no, I figured that. If I give you what do you like? Yeah, I think we throw this here. Okay. Throw one of the
Same weight.
Pretty close the same?
Yeah.
Pretty close. Yeah, I wouldn't throw any less. Okay.
Same throw.
Speed's pretty good here, Jimmy.
Like a 3 then?
Yep.
Okay.
So many numbers in curling, David. What is a 3? What are they referring to?
You know what? I'm not sure what the 3 is for them.
Did I finally catch you off guard?
Yeah, I think you did.
Just one time? Can I put that in the cookie jar here?
You caught me while I was writing.
Let us know when it starts to curl.
Starting to move.
Well, the zone free would be where?
Well, that would be a tight guard, so I'm pretty sure
they don't want
they're not doing
that. so we can clarify that's out the window.
It's definitely not a zone 3.
Maybe he means 3 points. Right?
Draw for 3?
That could be it.
We'll stick with that. It was a draw for 3. Three, right, Jimmy?
I'll ask Jimmy after the game.
Yeah, 3 guys.
Sorry, David. Get you off guard there. Well, hey, we can confirm. Confirmation here in Ottawa. It's 3, 7-3. BC leads after 7.
Yeah, that was good. As far as first-time Brier teams, we're probably one of the most battle-tested first-timers ever. You know, we've got multiple titles that we've won, Canada Cup victory in the past. We've played in Olympic trials, so our expectations are, you know, as high as anybody's in this field.
This is the best Brier field ever. I have been blessed with a lot of Briers and some amazing fields, but this one, it's just deep throughout the entire roster. You know, people say, geez, you got a tough start. I said, yeah, I got a tough start, a tough middle, and a tough finish. You're going to see some amazing curling this week as a result of it.
And that is our feature matchup tomorrow morning. Pretty incredible. Glenn Howard looking for win number 1,000,000 at the Brier, and Mike McEwen looking for win number 1. Pretty cool. 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Myself, Kathy Gauthier with a call. TSN 1, 3, 4, and 5. That'll be a great matchup. We can't wait. We can't wait for this entire week. So many great storylines coming in. It feels like Mike McEwen's been around forever, but his first ever Brier appearance representing Manitoba in our feature matchup. That was a big end for Jim Cotter, Team BC. A nice draw for 3 and a 7-3 lead now over Adam Casey, who has some work to do here in end number 8, throwing the red stones. Casey has the hammer.
Yep, come on, go.
Well, Brian, I'm certainly looking forward to laying in bed and watching that game tomorrow morning.
You're not coming in for moral support, just, you know.
Imagine that. McEwen coming into his first Brier, his first game, plays 93% as a team, and ends up with an L. Like, that is a tough start. Now he's got Glenn Howard tomorrow, who just played incredible, 98% himself, and certainly got their team on a roll.
I think it's going to be that kind of week, though. What did Pat Simmons shoot in there when 99%?
Yeah,
it's
99%.
And it's going to take that kind of performance to make sure that you make the top 4 and give yourself a shot at the playoffs.
All right, let's try and get him even.
If you're just joining our coverage, it was Manitoba losing their opener to Brad Gushu, Newfoundland Labrador, and Brad comes in hot. He was also your Ford Hot Shots winner earlier today.
Yeah, go Dave. Real light, felt there to me.
Unfortunate situation too in that game where there was a hog line violation on a stone in the late portions of that game, which really hurt Manitoba, but they'll have to park that and move on. Long week ahead for all these teams.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, it's really seldom that you actually see a hogline violation. The only time it happens generally is when a player comes out a little bit off balance or not in their normal routine that they have to make an adjustment. We'll see thousands of shots this week, and maybe only, a handful of hogline violations that will actually occur.
Whoa, whoa. Swat. Whoa, swat. Yep.
Operation now pretty simple here, considering the lead in the 8th end. Just make stones go away, and look at this.
Good.
As Tyrell gets 2 to go, but he does leave his own yellow stone up top by the Tim Hortons Cup.
Let's put them even, don't we? I was saying to that personally, but I think so. Back. Is going to be any stickier out here? I think it's going to be quicker. No, I don't think so. I think it's going to be quicker, if anything.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah. Okay.
But I still think you got to get it there.
Yeah, back 8.
You're trying to draw a deep back 8 foot around the guard.
Back 8.
It's not bad.
T-line, back 4.
Whoa. It's there.
Yep, Dave. Room. Dave. Go, T-line.
Line's good.
Line's fine.
T-line, top 4. Where do you want it?
Back 4.
Okay, gotta go back 4.
Try to bury it around the yellow. Go.
Wait's there.
Back 4.
Go.
Good brushing it, drag it in there for shot stone.
Tight, clean. Yes! Hard!
Go Anson of Green Gables, and that's why you have to love the Brier, the fan support, the provinces, the territories. Truly makes this a real special event. I'm assuming to play in, David, you can speak to that, but even to cover, it's always so much fun to come here each and every year. Just see all the support from all the provincial crests and colors.
Yeah, the one thing that makes this event so special is the provincial rivalry. Wearing your colors, whether it's the Buffalo or the Wild Rose or whatever it might be, and representing all the curlers and all the fans from your province. We saw another picked rock there. They're peeling that off. Had a good-looking shot until it grabbed something. Didn't roll to a terrible spot for BC.
Yep, line. Top 4. Line. Top 4. Come on, no, top 8. Hard line, just dancing. Just top 8.
In your experience, what causes, I know it's hard to say, David, there's so many things that could happen, but we don't see any hairbrushes now in competition at this year's Brier. Does that cause a lot of the picks, some black hairs, or what usually causes them?
Yeah, the hairs, when the hairs were used, typically you see a rock go almost straight sideways and it grabs the hair, and obviously that's not the case. These are subtle picks. I mean, it's making the rock just curl a little bit more than it should, but all of a sudden. So to the average viewer, somebody watching on TV, or maybe even somebody in the stands, it's going to be very subtle to even notice that happened. But to the players on the ice, when you know exactly the path that rock should come down, when it makes that sudden change, it shouldn't do that. So typically it's a handprint or a knee mark on the ice, or maybe somebody's gripper leaves smudges. The officials try and do their best to monitor all the equipment and make sure that it's in good condition so that won't happen, but it still definitely does from time to time, and you'll start to see trends through the week, and maybe it's one player on one team that has a gripper that's doing that more than the other. We didn't see any picks earlier today, and now we're seeing quite a few this game, so something to watch for, especially if you're the coach or the 5th player for that team. My last year of curling, I was with Kevin Martin and Ben Hebert and Mark Kennedy, and we were getting an enormous amount of picks in the first part of the season, like beyond what should really happen. And we changed everything from our grippers to our brooms, and we were very careful not to be on the ice.
It was socks, wasn't it?
No, it was. We finally determined it was actually the heat from our feet.
Yeah.
And we put in thermal insoles into our shoes, and so one of us had very hot feet, Ben, and I'm not going to say who. And
subtle, nice.
And as soon as we put the thermal insoles into all of our shoes, not just Ben's, then we saw just a drastic reduction in picks.
Forward weight. Forward? Yeah.
What kind of weight, Jimmy?
Forward.
Yeah.
Nose is pretty good.
Yep.
Should get a little inside would be great. You don't need to cut it that close, but.
Sounds good.
Boy, now that small pick and that guard up there is actually going to work to the advantage of BC.
Skip Stone's now here in 8.
Nice bump board.
In a very strong opening day performance thus far for Jim Cotter.
Tie, go. Hard tie.
Right. Good shot.
Boyd's the jam. Nicely done.
Solid board, eh? Yeah.
And I get the sense, Dave Netawin, that this will be a trend going forward this entire week. I think we're going to see a lot of high numbers, but it's that little bit of difference that could make the difference in wins and losses.
Well, it is, and even though Adam Casey's numbers are pretty good at 86 overall, it's the 75 at draws that stands out. A couple key shots that have really put PEI in a bad position. And like we said going into this game, Jim Cotter is going to have to play unbelievable, and he is today.
Player comparisons are brought to you by Travelers. It's better. under the umbrella.
Yeah. Towards the right weight, eh? Heavy hack.
Heavy hack.
Heavy hack. Maybe I'll get lucky if I hit it a hair thick and I just go.
Yeah.
Heavy hack right there should be good.
Okay.
Should come up
Throw
that
good.
much.
Heavy hack.
Heavy hack.
Heavy hack?
Yeah. Shade less, Dave.
Hack.
Heavy hack. Forward.
Heavy hack.
Yep.
Heavy
Yep.
hack.
Hard. You got it hard.
Heavy hack.
Whoa. Yep.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Robbie.
No.
Whoa, whoa. Yep.
Nice little tap shot and a little spin, and that is shot stone for PEI.
Yeah. Great touch shot.
Wow.
Very nice.
They shot and pick it out of there.
It's as good as you could do, and you're still showing half of a rock for Jim to throw out.
Pick it out.
Update time over in Sheet C. Northwest Territories taking on New Brunswick. And it is Jamie Cooey lying the two. Final stone to come from New Brunswick skip, Mike Kennedy. Just playing the hit here for the single. Bang it on the nose, and one on the board. So the former senior world champion looking pretty good with the young guns here so far. He has a 3-point advantage over the territories.
Shot, Jimmy.
Well, there's that big weight from Jim Cotter again.
Unreal touch. He's a shot maker.
As soon as you let it go, I was like, oh, you can. It's tough.
It's a nice feeling as a third when your skip lets it go and you don't know what to do because it's perfect. I think the only thing that runs through your mind at that point is don't screw this up.
Or burn the rock.
Or burn the rock.
So that is a situation now facing Adam Casey. And his final stone, a draw against 3, got a little bit of backing.
Go a bit, Hanson.
Line's fine.
Go a bit.
Line's fine.
Room if anything, boys.
Hasn't curled yet.
Just put in the T line. You're okay. Put in T.
Line's fine.
Hard. Go. Hard. Come on, Hanson. Head down. Hard, buddy. You got to go hard. Half 4 foot. You got to go. You got to
get it there, though. Big scrub here for PEI. Want to get there for shot stone. A little bit more. Get it there enough for shot stone. They do. A nice drag there from PEI. Good enough for the single. But a lot of work to do. Jim Cotter, Team BC, leading 7-4, and they will have hammer when we return to TD Place. It is update time, and this is a fantastic game between Northern Ontario and Team Saskatchewan. There is that lone yellow stone on the Tim Hortons button that belongs to this gentleman right here, Steve Laycock. He was the bronze medalist in Calgary, and he's giving the Olympic gold medalist a real good run tonight, Dave.
Well, he is. It's been a great game, and he does have a really difficult shot for 2. If he can just grab the edge of the button, maybe rub off his own just a hair to snuggle in there, there is a chance for 2, but extremely difficult.
Steve back at the Brier once again with Kirk Myers, Colton Flash, and Dallin Myers out of Saskatoon. Look at this draw. Wade, get it in there for 2. Awesome shot.
What a great shot.
2 on the board for Laycock, and they're tied up at 4 after 8. Lovely touch. Another one of those teams that could surprise a few people. And there's that emotion we see quite a bit from Team Northern Ontario and Brad Jacobs as they get the hammer back. Great view of TD Place, and you can see our 2 broadcast booths here for TSN. Multi-sheet coverage here at the Brier once again. And a single on the board for PEI in 8. But a 7-4 advantage for Jim Cotter. He has the hammer, playing the Yellowstones, and a nice lead here in 9.
Curl. Half it if you can. Good. Yep. Go now. Go. Yep. Hard tap it. Hard. Good.
Right.
Good. Back 4.
Same place as last time.
Should curl good.
Think on your flat or over. It's gonna be the same speed over here.
Throw him back 4. Are we going right around or back 4?
Yeah. Back 4.
Draw though or tap?
Yeah, draw.
I think, yeah.
That same
It's not
speed
faster though. Yeah, you gotta go. Gotta go for weight a bit.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta go for weight.
Take a look. A lot of room.
Just top 4.
Room
now. Okay, Robbie, go.
Whoa,
Just
tons of room.
Not bad, but room. We gotta keep moving.
Robbie,
keep
close.
her going, Doc. Keep her going, buddy. You're great.
Go.
Hard. Go.
Come
Hard.
on, Robbie. Come on, Robbie.
Never off. Hard. Never off, Robbie. Hard. Go, buddy. Go. I got it.
Come on, Robbie. Go. Sweet.
Good shot.
Handsome.
Beauty.
All right.
Well, BC's not going to, by any means, get sucked into a draw game with lots of rocks in play. They're going to start peeling.
Never off. Hard. Never off, Robbie. Hard. Go, buddy. Go. I got it.
Come on, Robbie. Go.
Really nice draw.
Sweet.
Good shot.
Handsome.
Hard. Yeah. Hard. Go. Good. Sweet, guys.
Just one. One? Just over, Ransom.
1, yeah.
Okay, Doc.
So just replacing the high guard.
It's over.
Line's great. It's good. 1. Stay on it. Just over you.
Line's a little tight.
No, line's good. Line's good.
Just over, Doc. Okay, whoa. Just over.
I know. Whoa. It's good. Line's good.
Come on, Anson. Sweet.
Sit.
What'd you
Shot,
call him?
Anson. What's that?
You call him Lineson?
So another peel attempt here for Tyrell.
Yep. Clean. Just clean.
All right. Hurts my lead, baby.
I love Glenn Howard's comment. He says, tough field, we got a tough start, tough middle, and a tough end. And you look at the schedule for Adam Casey. You start with BC. Up next, Alberta, Quebec, Team Canada, Northern Ontario, all of them former Brier champions. Then Saskatchewan, the bronze medalists from last year. Ontario, yep, another Brier champion. And you finish things off with Newfoundland Labrador and then Team Manitoba. And that's just the way this field is this year. There is no easy games.
No, there isn't, and really, we've talked about this already. They can't even begin to look at the full schedule. It really just is one game at a time. But you know, right now, even though they're down 3 points without last rock playing the ninth end, obviously they're in big trouble. What they're trying to do now is get confidence, make sure they understand the ice, make some good draws, go into the next game feeling like they've got a good handle on the ice.
Let's rip that. Which way? Just rip it.
It's taking one.
Clean. Yeah, a little bit tight.
And Ryan Kuhn makes it go away.
Same? Hair more.
Yeah.
No, it's pretty close. Heavy clean. You're okay.
It is more.
Mine's a hair tighter, but we'll.
It's a little deeper.
It's
deeper.
Nibble up. No. Die, you miserable.
Okay.
We want to hit this like just a hair high nose. All right, that's good if you get it running back in. Half a rock.
God. Thick half.
Okay.
So might see some more real estate moving here for Ryan Kuhn.
Yeah, they could send the tight guard straight back into the pile as well. Ideally, they want to make sure they get rid of both guards, though.
Close. Lead. Yep. Whoa. I got it.
All right.
And a little too thin on that one red stone. So it is still PEI. Shot stone. Back button here in 9.
I don't know if it's a time yet.
Nothing with the yellows.
Might want to throw one more and then wrap one around.
This is way too cute. Like, even that's not no good at all.
Yeah.
Just guard the 3 and hope he misses the double?
I think so. Yep.
I mean, like, even, I could guard the 5, but I don't think that's smart. He's like, if I do that, he's going to play this like bump, and he's going to give himself like 3 angles at it.
Sure. Okay.
So let's just guard the 3 fairly high. He's going to have a crack at the double no matter what.
Yep.
That should be good.
Looks good.
I think somewhere in this area. Yeah, just split the center though. Give him the double on the guards. I think you got to give him the double on the guards.
Yeah, probably.
Might get lucky and it might come in right.
Yeah.
I think you leave him the tap and you're going to give him a shot for 4. Speed okay still?
Yeah, Dave's coming back a hair.
A little higher than halfway.
Okay.
Well, they're trying to put a guard on center line, which draws Cotter back to peeling the guards instead of moving the ones in the house.
Line's fine.
Keep going hard. You got it. Go.
Skip stones here in 9 and no quit in this PEI team.
Come on, Anthony, you got it. Go. Hard, don't stop. You got it. You're good. Go.
Dig, Anson, dig.
Gotta get it over, though.
Hard, keep going. Hard.
What a scrub this is. Gotta get it over the line, and they just do.
Oh, that's a good sweep.
Needed, but
Beer would be nice right now.
Kind of agree.
Yeah, right?
Draw one down, and sit one top 8. Hey, Quiz.
You see any of this?
Well, because it's so high, it's actually making BC reconsider what they're going to do. If it had been about halfway, BC would have gone up and tried to peel both guards.
He's got the out-turn draw, eh?
Jim Cotter calling a timeout.
Right, so if we should probably peel then, and then if he makes it, we got this onto it. Like if he makes the out-turn draw, we got that, right?
Do you think he might? Oh, sorry. Do you think he might go right there?
probably.
Like he might go in-turn, just because this is so natural.
Yeah.
So I was thinking you could go in-turn and try and go right there, use it on your next one.
It's not bad. If we go here. If we go here. What's he got?
Like giving him one's okay here, guys.
Exactly.
We just got to protect against 2. I'm just thinking we peel, he makes it here, and then we're gonna make a tap to there.
I think you got to get in there.
I think we got to go there.
Just go in here.
I like that. Like even if you're right
let
here,
him guard it.
even if you're right there, it's okay.
Right.
The worst case is you sort of unlock these.
Like worst case, you
Right.
could nudge that and roll there. Like that's
The
not
other option is if we peel, and if he comes here, we got that.
Yeah. I don't think he'll go there though. I think he'll go in-turn.
But he's probably coming here though.
He's probably going
And
in-turn.
then we'd give him one.
So what if we shift this? Leave this path open. He
Yeah,
comes
this
there.
right here.
I think we want to draw there.
turns
I don't
out
think we want to touch this, Ryan, just because then he can come in off
No,
of
because
it.
then he comes in off. Yeah.
Let's peek in over on sheet C now. Northwest Territories taking on New Brunswick. New Brunswick, the Yellowstones, a 6-3 advantage, but no quit here in Jamie Cooey. Out of the Yellowknife Curling Center, his final stone, a little quiet tap to pick up 2 and get back in this game.
Really quick.
Got to hold the shooter, make it go away. And that is good for 2. So now a 6-5 advantage for Mike Kennedy and Team New Brunswick. They'll have the hammer coming home in 10.
So the discussion was whether to peel the guard or be the first one to come in on top of that red. If they peel the guard, they felt that PEI would do the in-turn draw and freeze in the 4-foot, making it difficult on Cotter in his last one. So they're actually going to try and get one in there first to take that away.
Line's not bad.
Yep, line's good.
Top 4. Line's good. Line's
Yeah.
good. Go hard now. Hard line. Hard. Hard.
Now it's time for Griffith and Swatsky.
Hard, guys.
The big scrub get it by their own yellow. They'll leave it there. Top 8.
It's good. You didn't see enough of it? 303.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well.
And they could promote that stone that just came up short if need be, David.
Yeah, that's what they talked about. Even if they were a little bit short, PEI is going to play the out-turn draw now around all of it. But Cotter's got that same in-turn tap he just threw.
You need full 4, yeah.
T-line, back button-ish. I think just get second shot and be buried.
Okay. Pretty easy slash, right?
No, it's not. Like,
oh, okay.
like if he's got to hit pretty much what he can see to get it on the red. He hits it a little thin. He hits his yellow.
Okay.
Probably still kills us. Is that enough ice?
I think so.
Okay.
I think that's
Speed should be okay.
It's not quicker out here, if that's what you're
No,
thinking.
I wasn't thinking that.
Yeah, okay.
Quick throw here.
Yep.
Do you agree with him? Adam's assessment, that slash is a little tougher than it looks?
Yeah, I do, and I'm not sure that Jim's going to play a lot of weight on it, though. It depends on where this rock stops. If it stops T-line or just short of the T, Jim may slash it in because he's going to get rid of one of the PEI stones.
It's heavy, Rude.
So in a 7-4 game, BC with Hammer here in 9, and Adam Casey trying to apply a little bit of pressure here on Jim Cotter. Wants to sit for
if you can.
Second shot stone, carve it in at the very end, and mission accomplished.
Yeah, great shot.
PEI lying 2 here with outs in 9.
Just died on his A?
Oh. Okay.
Maybe like regular?
Whatever you like, you want to throw there, Jim. How much can you see of that? I don't really mind control, but
Yeah, control's good.
whatever you want to throw.
Yeah, control's good.
He actually has a couple of options. If Jim hits it a little bit thin, it could come off of this yellow one and straight back. Or if he hits everything you can see, it'll come straight back onto this red one. So there's a couple ways to make this.
And even if he gives up a steal of 1, still coming home up by 2 with Hammer, that's an outstanding situation.
Yeah, absolutely.
Solid control.
We've seen him make these shots before. Final stone in 9 for Jim Cotter. Right now it's 2 stolen points for Adam Casey. Needs a little tap back. Run his yellow in, move the red, stick around, shot stone. Team BC. Lovely touch from Jim Cotter. 1 on the board, and that'll do it. Handshakes, and it's win number 1 for Team BC here in Ottawa.
Yeah, another great shot by Jim. He's playing with a lot of confidence. They win their first game, and then like we said, he's going to lead this team. He's going to make a lot of great shots like that. He's got to keep her going.
He's got the morning off tomorrow. He'll take on Saskatchewan in the afternoon. 8-4 final. More to come from Ottawa next.
The 2016 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada. The 2016 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Home Hardware. Homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice. By Scotties Sponge Towels, Purex, and Cashmere. Proud to support the Scotties Tournament of Hearts. And by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures.
It is time for the game story, brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada. 8-4 the final for BC as Jim Cotter wins his opener. A big 3 in the 7th end, really the difference in this game. And you look at the numbers, Jim Cotter, 92%. I think the storyline going forward with BC, if they hope to battle and maybe get that 7-4 record and make the playoffs, Jim will have to be lights out, and he certainly was in this game. So with that one in the books, we'll move next door over to Sheet C. And we'll pick this one up in the 10th end. It is the Territories taking on Team New Brunswick. And right now, testing of a stone, and we actually had a hogline violation earlier today for Team Manitoba, and now they're doing the same here for Team New Brunswick. And from our first look at that, just coming to this game, David, it did look like there was a hogline violation.
Yeah, it did to me. You could see his hand or his finger as he was releasing sting on the handle. It appears over the hogline. We don't have the best angle, of course, but they did test the stone to make sure it's working correctly. They confirmed it did, so that rock was removed.
So we pick things up here in the 10th end, and third stones are on the way. This one from Chris Shilley.
Where? Those guys. Two.
It is a 6-5 advantage for Team New Brunswick. They do have the hammer. Mike Kennedy, the skip out of New Brunswick, and he's a great story as well. He's back skipping in the Brier. He's a former senior world champion and back on the Brier stage.
Pick him up.
Pretty tough to get all of them.
Try it.
Okay.
It's also his first appearance, sorry David, his first appearance as a skip at the Brier since 1996, which is pretty cool. He played third for James Grattan back in 2008, but back here skipping for the first time since 96. A lot of talk about Glenn Howard and his dominance over the years. Nice to see Mike Kennedy back in the big show here.
Uh-oh. Go. Go, Mike. Go, Mike. Go. 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 Go.
Oh, well, a lot of rocks moving, but it didn't really change much. It was a straight peel on the top rock.
Tell me that's in the house.
Third stones for Team New Brunswick, courtesy Scott Jones.
No, it was out. It was out. I don't think it was. It looked like it was almost full 12 to me. Okay.
It's fine, Chili. Let's make it good here.
A few more feet, eh?
Similar ice? Should be close, yeah.
Just a few more.
Pretty good. 5. Easy, easy.
Chris Shilley, who we've seen from a few different provinces now in the Brier, Newfoundland, Saskatchewan.
Top 4. Right inside. Top 4 lines really
sort
good.
Of on the Ryan Fry program of Tourism Canada.
Good, guys.
Yeah, great shot maker.
Hard, 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 Brad. Come on, hard, Brad. Go, 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 go.
And then Shilley will bury this one. Top 8. We should mention, too, if you're just watching our coverage for the very first time, it was the Territories coming out of the pre-competition final, beating Nova Scotia earlier today to advance to the main Brier field.
Peeling the top one, and if they can get the back one in the 8-foot as well, that's a bonus.
Yep. 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 Whoa.
Scott Jones, third stones for Team New Brunswick. And he removes that center line guard, but now a couple in the house for the Territories.
Yeah.
Kind of gave him some backing, eh? Well, we got to guard the 6.
Maybe guard the 6 and then tap for the button on your last one.
I think that was running a bit better. Okay. There for me?
Yeah, where you want it?
Split center.
Right here?
High. Not too tight.
Yeah, I'm thinking just to the
top of the
just
bug.
past halfway, guys.
Yeah.
Well, you heard the conversation. They're going to guard one more time. New Brunswick will peel it. And on Cooey's last shot, they'll come in and tap the one in the 8-foot forward right to the top of the button, leaving 3 all in a line.
Got it?
If I just peel it,
Right.
and he guards, you're outdrawing that one's on where it was.
Sure enough.
It's really unlucky that it came back like that.
We already talked about the depth of this field, and now you add Jamie Cooey into the mix. His best appearance ever was back in 2012. Made his first ever playoff appearance. He played in that bronze medal game and lost, but it was a really nice showing for back then the Yukon Northwest Territories.
Never robbed, not you. 3. No, 2. 2.5. Yep. Yes, you got to get the line. Easy. Yep, get the line, get the line, get the line. Good, 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 good. Good.
Attaboy. Throw, Jamie. Joe.
Freeze.
Yeah.
If you freeze and he freezes, then you got the button.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Go, Mike.
You like this call, David?
I do. I definitely do. I think that they need to come in right now, and just as they were saying, get to the back 4 foot. Cooey's going to follow them down and sit 1, leaving a draw for the win for Mike Kennedy. He's just thrown it. So this is more or less a practice shot for his last shot. If he throws the peel now and Cooey taps one up to the top button, you know, New Brunswick's going to be in a situation of having to make a double or give up 2 to lose the game.
And look at those numbers for Mike Kennedy. 88%. Very solid numbers in his Brier opener.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Mine's good. Back 4. Whoa, 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 whoa. All the way back here, guys. Gotta go, gotta go. Hard. Gotta go, hard. Gotta go. Well, if you can. Gotta curl. Gotta go. Okay. All you got.
Jamie Brannon and Mark Lecoq, the sweepers, this front end for Team New Brunswick.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep
And they'll wrap it in nicely, and that is shot stone for Team New Brunswick.
Yeah, great shot.
That's fine, Mike. I don't think he'll move it, and I don't think we'll risk trying to move it. We may have to bite the bullet and go to another end.
Well,
well, we don't want to leave him to pick.
Well, yeah, but if you only bury an inch,
If I'm frozen, where am I? He's got the pin?
Yeah, I think if you're, like if you're off the black stripe at all back here, like I think he went just far enough. Frozen's way better than here, obviously.
Even if you go right on the here.
Yeah, if you get in there, but then if you're
But you're right, you got to hold the
then
line,
he just
right?
picks it, right?
Yeah.
Like you want to be here.
Okay.
Okay.
Here?
Yeah. It's T-line, guys. T-line.
Yeah. Yeah, I think an 80 for Jamie. High 70s, 80.
Yeah. I don't want to touch the T line, I think. I don't think we need to be frozen, but
okay.
I think we can be.
Yeah.
Thinking about 80. 75, 80.
Yep. I like it.
Final stone here in 10 for Jamie Cooey.
Yep, line. Okay, line's good.
Trying to steal himself a point and force extra ends here in Ottawa on our first Saturday night.
It's teeth.
It's 8.
Whoa, then. Off it.
8, 7.
Easy. Easy for line, guys.
Borden and Chorkowski, the
No,
front end for this team. Needs to finish up.
Ever.
And it carves in there for shot stone, frozen. And what is left now for the New Brunswick skipper?
I don't even know if he has the button to draw to or not.
Same weight, almost.
Looks like he does.
Are you tightening the ice?
I think we need
to.
No, okay. Yeah, let's let it warp.
Just paper that and get to the screw.
Okay.
My next question is, how do you measure that Dave Nettowin if it's that close to the pin with both stones?
Same shot, guys. Just get to the pin.
No,
Do we guess?
They're going to ask us.
You really got to get perfect. It's more line than anything. Okay.
He's really going to have to be close to that red rock in the top 8 foot to get enough curl to get to the button, though.
Take your time. You got it.
He's a Canadian senior champion, a Canadian senior world champion, and now a chance to pick up his first Brier win here in Ottawa. Final stone here in 10. Needs that pinhole.
It's heavy. Whoa, then. Whoa, it's got to curl a mile.
Then go, two. It's got to curl. You got to go. Don't lose it. Go. Keep
too much weight.
Trying to make it curl, trying to make it finish up here. And that shot from Jamie Cooey is good for 1 and will force an extra end. So after winning his opener to qualify for the main Brier Fields, he forces extra here against New Brunswick. We'll have the final coming up next. Welcome back to the nation's capital, Ottawa, Ontario, and TD Place, home of this year's Tim Hortons Brier. And a clutch draw from Jamie Cooey in 10, forcing an extra end here. All tied up at 6 with Team New Brunswick. It will be Mike Kennedy throwing the yellow stones with hammer here in 11. Lead stones for the team out of the Yellowknife Curling Center, courtesy Robert Borden.
Curl.
Just over.
Finish.
Just over. Just over. Just over.
Hard chill, finish.
Hard chill.
Easy, 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 easy. Keep it long. He's going to play the
Good.
We're up.
Easy, 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 easy.
Lead stones from Team New Brunswick from
That looks hot.
Jamie Brannon.
Hot. It's got a curl. That looks hot.
It's not going to slow down out there.
Oh.
Right back.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're referring to the fact that later in the game, a little bit wider out is actually faster than in the middle where the slide path is. So a little bit extra speed. It'll travel straight a little bit longer and stay in the fast spots.
All right.
I'll give you just a hair more.
Line, Jamie. Just line.
In our feature matchup that we started with, it was Adam Casey and PEI. He was that team that came out of the pre-competition last year in Calgary and actually got some momentum on his way to a 5-6 record. And keep in mind, Jamie Cooey and his team, they've played a lot more games than these teams, a little bit more
That's good judge, boys.
work on this ice to get familiar with the stones and the ice conditions, and maybe that's a little bit of a benefit in a game like this.
Well, I think so. I think for a lot of teams, it does take a few games in an event like this to really be comfortable on the ice, understand how to throw it to make each shot. And so I think there's no question that Jamie Cooey has a bit of an advantage right now in this game, just in knowing where to put the broom and how the ice is going to react later in the game.
Meantime, live look, TSN 1-3. Northern Ontario, a 5-4 advantage over Team Saskatchewan. And you see Brad Jacobs has that one in the house, out in the wings in the 12-foot. So final stone here from Steve Laycock. Needs to draw and find the white.
Yeah, you heard the crowd erupt just a minute ago, and that was Brad Jacobs making a really nice double takeout, forcing Saskatchewan to have to draw for a single point.
14-3.
And nice weight from the Saskatchewan skipper. It settles in for a single, so they're off to an extra end as well. Tied up at 5. You can watch that one live on TSN 1-3 with Vic, Cheryl, Russ, and Kathy Gauthier providing updates.
So a little bit heavy on both New Brunswick lead stones, leaving Northwest Territories a chance to put another rock
Gotta go wait.
right in the 4-foot top button with 2 guards on it. A very good situation for Northwest Territories.
Whoa.
And this stone from Brad Shorkowski, kind of side frozen there to that yellow on the button.
You don't want the other one in the rings, though.
No, no. Yeah, I think so, Mike. Yeah.
We try it this way?
I like the Endurin, yeah.
Okay.
Fans in for a treat early on with our TSN multi-feed coverage in the afternoon game. Both of our broadcasts going to extra ends, and of course we're doing it one more time here on a Saturday night in Ottawa.
Yep, you gotta go.
And there is
Go,
second
Jamie,
stones
hard.
from
Yep,
Mark
yep,
Lecoq, and you
yep,
saw that third place finish in 2002. That was with our buddy Russ Howard that year.
Dead guard that guard.
Yeah.
One.
One, Brad.
You gotta come out the same way.
So back to a similar situation that we saw last end with the 2 guards.
No.
Go this way.
If you line them up perfectly, it makes it very difficult for New Brunswick to double peel both guards and roll their shooter off.
Give me one.
Whoa.
Easy.
Whoa.
Okay. Easy, easy, easy,
Whoa.
easy rope, easy rope.
Brad brings a lot of Brier experience to this squad.
Bit. Chris.
Chill.
Go a little bit. Yep. I don't want him just to pick the back one. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Good.
Good. Perfect.
Oh boy, pretty good.
The other way now. Same turn. Yeah, I like the
Well, the danger is you try and peel both guards, get a little
No,
bit
the other
tight.
turn,
You
Mike.
could nose
Still
them
in.
all and send it straight back onto the ones in the house, too, leaving the guards
you're
and
just
another
gonna
red
peel
one
it
in the
then.
rings.
All right, the out then. Last for me, Mike. Last.
His team beat Terry Odishaw in the provincial final to get here to the Tim Hortons Brier this year. A little bonus to get both Reds going, you bet.
Jeez, we're going with the wrong guy there.
Yeah, I wasn't hearing any numbers.
That worked. Good. Nice toss. Yeah.
Straight center, I think. Yeah, guard the Reds. 2. Easy line.
Should be there.
So 2 is the zone on the ice, David, and this was really a system that you guys really rolled with during your successful years of winning those 4 Brier titles.
Yeah, it was. In fact, probably 2001, our first Brier here in Ottawa, was where we started using that. It was easier and clearer to the skip as to where the stone was stopping than saying it's there or it's heavy or it's light, because that doesn't really mean anything. So we divided the space up in front of the house, the guard area, into 3 zones, and then the house itself into a zone for every ring. And yeah, it's certainly been something that I think a lot of the teams now use or have been using for quite a few years. We talk a lot about communication, and that's certainly one area that every team can improve their communication. But a pretty good situation for Northwest Territories still. The fact that they're not shot rock right now isn't an issue to them. It's actually the yellow rock behind it is protecting their rock. So they're going to keep throwing the guards.
Me too.
Chris Shilley with his final stone here at 11.
Really got to hold it. Really hard, Brad. Chris.
Just one.
Rob, get off it. Gotta go. Hard. Get it over.
That's over. It's over.
It's over. Okay. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's fine.
It's fine, Chris.
That's not bad. Yeah. Peel it.
Yeah.
Just peel it, I think, Mike. What do you think?
I had to talk him into peeling it. That's pretty good.
I think I got a guard, eh?
Line's nice. Yep.
Have a look what we're going to do there.
Another peel for Team New Brunswick. And we're down to Skip Stones here in 11.
What's he going to do, Scott?
I'm not sure. I'm out.
Yeah.
And the territory is calling a timeout.
It's not. It doesn't matter though, right? Because if you're here, he blasts it still.
I think we go tight guard, cover the red. We got to see this.
Yeah.
I don't think he ever guards that, because if he does, I make the run.
He's dead.
Bored.
You like the tight guard stuff?
I think we got to be tight though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
I mean, if you could ever get here, that'd be bonanza. But what does he say? Just say, for example, we went here. What would he do?
He rips it.
And then we make him look at 2.
Yeah, until they each one.
Yeah, but if you go here, he's probably hitting.
I say we guard.
Yeah, I like the guard. I do. I don't think he's so he's going to peel it.
Yeah, I'm not loving the path you just threw though. I'm thinking out turn.
But then he's going to peel it, and then what do we do?
Then we hit it.
Hit this with like board?
You nose it, and you kick it out to here.
Nose it with board, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
So what they are worried about is if they throw the guard too high, New Brunswick may actually throw another guard on top of this, and Northwest Territories would have nothing. So they want to throw a tight guard so that if New Brunswick ever does play a guard, now they've got a 5-foot run back to, sit in the 4-foot and guarded.
You should be in better ice too, so. Just like all, Brad? Anything we got to cross it here.
Pretty incredible, David, at the Scotties in Grand Prairie. The entire competition, 2 games went to an extra end. We're on day 1, and this is the 4th game going to a little curling overtime. So likely setting a precedent for the entire week. Great competition, such a strong field. And I hope you wrote that into your contract. You will be calling a lot of extra ends here, David Nedwin.
Well, I'm sure there will be a lot of extra end games. And we talked about the fact there could be tiebreakers at the end of the week. There's just so much parity in this field.
Got to curl it. 2.
It's got to get by that guard.
Hit it, Rob.
Hard,
never off.
Borden going hard to try get some extra curl here.
Keep going.
Keep going, Rob.
Hard, get
Jamie
second,
Cooey
hard,
with
go,
his
go, go.
first. Want to try guard something, and they don't really get it there.
No, just a miss.
You want to stay here?
Well, if it didn't pick there at the end, it would have been better.
It's kind of hard.
Well, I mean, it looked like it was going to outcount this for a while, in which case, if it doesn't, he blasts. At least we can go around it.
Okay.
Watch it disappear, right?
Yeah, don't whip it. We got the shooter's got to stay.
All right. All right. Just
Mike Kennedy agrees with
hair
the
high,
masses,
Cotter.
says he's never seen a field quite like this. Best he's ever seen. And their philosophy as well, just play it one game at a time. And I liked his honesty. He believes in this team, and he feels they can go 7-4 at this thing and give themselves a chance, but they have to, in his words, get some momentum early and try to feel like they belong in this field.
whoa. 2. Hard. Hard.
Mike Kennedy with his first. They wanted to keep that shooter around. It spills out, and now there's that tight little corner guard that the territories can use.
Yeah, they can get a piece of the forfeit for sure and make Mike Kennedy draw a full forfeit for the win.
You like that?
I mean, ideally, you're just above T, 3/4 buried.
Yeah. I agree.
Really, yeah, they're not even going to try and
See
bury
that
it. Just
again?
even a corner, if it buried, forces Kennedy to make the draw.
Pretty close, I'd say.
Okay.
What do you want? Same weight?
On the edge of the 4. And he can't hide.
See that much more. Okay. Good shot, boys. Ideally, top T line.
Final stone here in 11 for Jamie Cooey.
Weight should be good.
Trying to steal himself a win.
The hair on the light side. Yes, line. Hard line. Hard line. Hard line.
And this stone now starting to make its break towards their own red. They got to find some paint with this rock, and they won't even get it there. And that's the ball game. You see that little biter at the back 12. That's good enough for Team New Brunswick. And a W on the board for Mike Kennedy and his team from Grand Falls, New Brunswick.
Good luck. Good luck our sleigh, boys. Hey, Chris. Good luck.
Well, I tell you, it comes down to Skip's drawing, and certainly Jamie Cooey had opportunity on his first one to put up a good guard and even come around on his second one, and just a little bit off in that sliding path, and it didn't work out.
My hog, we had that done in the 10th. Good game, guys. Played great. Thanks, man.
In his first appearance as a skip in the Brier since 1996, Mike Kennedy is back, and he opens things up with a win. In the meantime, one game remaining, also in an extra end. It's a good one. It's Saskatchewan. It is Northern Ontario. We now join Vic Rauter with the call.
And we want to welcome those of you who have been watching the games, both first BC and Prince Edward Island, the win by Jim Cotter, and more recently the win by New Brunswick's Mike Kennedy over Jamie Cooey, to Northern Ontario and Saskatchewan, as we now play in the extra of a 5-5 tie. Saskatchewan appeared to have it set up for the win in 10, but two very nice shots by Brad Jacobs. His first hit and roll to group the stones, and then a double to get himself out of trouble, forcing Saskatchewan to the single. And so here in this extra, Northern Ontario with Last Rock playing the Redstones.
Look like enough?
Should be good.
Yeah.
You're pretty close.
Ryan didn't want to roll quite as far on his.
Yeah. You're going back 8, right?
But still, the left side of the sheet's open for Brad Jacobs and Northern Ontario on their last.
Fortunate to stay for shot rock for Northern Ontario. That could be the winning point.
It's going across the center. It's just going to smudge in a bit. Nice and positive.
Just grinding in a little bit as they get to that top of the 12-foot. Just a hair.
Close.
I got light. I got really light.
Rather not.
Saskatchewan, Steve Laycock out of the Nutana Curling Club in Saskatoon.
Where is it? Gotta go.
Northern Ontario and Brad Jacobs from the Community First Curling Center in Sault Ste. Marie.
It's all there. No, it's really good, guys.
No, and look at it start to curl now.
We're going back 4, right?
And back they go to the back 8. Shot rock.
Gotta sweep those opposite if we have a chance.
Boy, I tell you what, that is sunk.
I guess then you can come to the back one. If we go here, I want to call it timeout.
Yeah.
Each team does have one timeout in the extra.
Saskatchewan would have liked that a little higher, but they were a little worried about it coming down in the slide path. That slid really well.
I don't see what else we have. Like, you could go
Bite the
here,
tee.
but then he knows.
Yeah, but I don't know if you...
Maybe we got to go here.
Caleb Flaxey is their coach.
What do you think?
Played with Jacobs
Take our time here.
back in
I don't think we
2010,
have
was
to be
the
that
alternate
buried.
during their Olympic gold medal run.
You don't have to bury it.
Like if you're here, he hangs it on the edge, and
Bury
you got to
it
try
half.
the side of the button.
Bury half.
For sure. Yeah, we just got to make sure we're like in it
Like here.
deep enough, because if he noses, we got to be able to nose too, right?
Or we just draw
Or we're
straight.
drawing. No, I think we're just going full 4. Just right, like right at the top.
Full 4, half buried.
Maybe. Like you don't even have to really
I don't
necessarily
think you have to
bury
even
it.
have to.
Quarter buried?
Yeah.
Right here?
Yeah.
I guess that'll leave him a little hit and flop to like here. And that makes it a little tough.
For full
Well, then you
4.
got to run the double for the win.
We're just full
Just
4.
trying to give ourselves the easiest shot possible, I guess. Full 4, half buried.
tuck.
Yeah.
Hair under,
Probably
full 4.
makes
Like,
the roll
I
long.
think even a quarter tucked is good.
I think a
Yeah.
quarter tucked at most, because then if you're here,
I think depth is more important than where we're
Edge on edge is good.
here
Yeah,
is
I guess
better than
because of
here.
the jam.
Yeah.
Edge on edge is
Yeah.
good.
Quarter rock.
Quarter rock.
Yeah.
He threw that.
Just the more we bury it, the more I think we shrink our scoring area. Yeah.
Yeah, I think edge on edge would be pretty good here. Kind of stops the come around. It's a little tricky situation because if Brad's maybe tickling the top 4, you might see Steve go right around everything and use that back one as a catcher.
It's to the club curler, it may seem odd when they say the more we bury, we're going to shrink our scoring area. Why is that?
Well, that allows Team Saskatchewan to get around, room to get around, and then there's that back one there, Vic. So I think if they can keep this, you'd almost keep this open, edge on edge, and then it's really hard for Saskatchewan to get around to the button. It kind of protects the button, really.
Line's good.
And usable by
Line's nice.
Northern
Full
Ontario.
Close, Line's nice. Line's nice.
Line's good.
Line's good.
Got a
Full
curl.
4, boys. It's all you. Full
Got a
4.
curl.
Needs to curl. Needs to move.
We always think
wait.
sometimes you have to bury it. You have to hide it.
Or T. No, coming down.
No, never.
Coming down, coming down. Biting the tee, bite the tee.
Great shot.
And not quite sinking the teeth in, but just shy of the tee line.
That's perfect. You got to move it to be shot. You can't just freeze on it.
So timeout now been called by Saskatchewan.
And to move it, you'll roll open.
The thing about that, I'll be open, you'll just pick it.
It's true. Well, if you're tapping on a bit of an angle, Steve, just to there even, you can't pick it.
That's true.
I think that's if you're right, just
go like this way.
7/8 nose and just to here, you can't pick it.
So show it where you'd be trying to scrape the one to nose hit with peel. That's our best chance, probably.
I think so. You want to be, you want to sit your rock
What are
here,
you
and this
thinking,
one's going to be here.
Tap this one to here.
Yeah, same weight. Then he's got to draw a button. Same weight, same line.
I'm not sure if it works though, guys.
No. Why not?
Because to get shot, I got to push it all the way to here.
You're going to be full 4.
What do you think? Just tap it? And
So just tap it to here.
Or what do you think?
You just got to get it a little bit out of the 4.
Oh, so you want this to be second, is what you're saying?
No.
No, but in order for us to get shot, because we're going to be
You'll
like
be full 4.
Yeah, and
So you just got to just get it
if I push
right
it
beside it. Right there.
Yeah, but then he just picks it.
How does he pick it if we're right here? It's a pretty thin pitch.
Well, to get it to that angle, he's nose hits.
Well, but I'm saying if we throw the exact same shot, do we not lie one, like
edge to edge. And
yeah,
the
he just
red
picks
one,
it.
How? The red one's sitting here.
Yeah, it's here and here.
What do you think? Shoots it out over
The
here.
red's gonna be sitting here, Steve.
So
just
like
sitting here.
Well, yeah,
I think we
roll
have to,
the,
guys.
Just roll to that side of the
There's just nothing where, because I got to move that 2 feet to get shot, and it kills everything that count. I guess a shooter could hit that.
Or not. That's it.
Okay, I'm okay with it. I just think that he throws a hit that he can't miss.
Yeah, I was going to say that's I'd sooner make him play something tougher.
I'm just if
Even if he has to play nose hit, that's super straight in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
I just think an open hit is just giving it away.
The same shot.
If we were to push that here, leave
no
that here, and he
pick.
plays peel, a shooter could kill that if he kills everything.
This one will come into play actually. Then.
Yeah, it might.
Back 4.
Same weight.
Same
So where exactly are we trying to push it?
We're just going to push.
So you're going to get to
Just
3.
slightly the side of that.
So you want 3/4 of this stone?
Yeah, basically. It's not going to roll off.
Close as we can to nose, really.
Okay.
It won't roll
Well,
off.
yeah,
'cause
we're
you're
missing
coming-
enough
you're
where we're
coming
trying to get close to nose.
Yeah, you don't want it to roll off. I like this call. Just tap it back as we illustrated and try to stay as close
quite a
to
bit.
nose as you can, because if you roll open, it'll be wide open hit.
Steve, you gotta go. Just say
That'll be good.
It's tough not to roll open, Cheryl,
Same
because
weight.
you do have to bump this a good,
Yeah.
I'd say 18, 20 inches, or you're not going to be shot rock.
Now, Brad couldn't have put it in a better spot.
Pair more.
I agree. Yeah.
Steve talked about laying 2,
05,
but
Steve.
you'd have to roll
5 to
quite
10.
a ways.
10's pretty good too.
Yeah, this makes more sense. Just move this back about a foot or so and keep it just on that corner.
Final
It's
zone
good,
stone
Becky.
for Saskatchewan and Steve
Back
Laycock.
Yep, a little heavy.
Trying a little
Go
quiet
back 4,
tap
Buddy. Back 4.
on shot rock, top of the button.
Back 12. Whoa.
He does have to be shot stone after this.
Yep. Go down. Go down.
Now, oh, it's taken off on them. It's taken off on them. Oh, and they lost it. And they will not get it there. And it's going to be the win for Northern Ontario. That stone just seemed to pick and go, and they couldn't save it. Make the final 6-5. Northern Ontario picks up the win on their opening game here at the Tim Hortons Brier. So all the teams now have played through this opening day of 2 draws. And there you see one side the winners, the other side dropping their opener. A reminder that Brian and Kathy will be with you coming up tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Time. The featured game will be Glenn Howard of Ontario coming off a win over Alberta against Mike McEwen, making his first appearance out of Manitoba, dropping a game earlier today to Newfoundland and Labrador at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. So we're underway here in Ottawa, the 87th edition of the Canadian Men's Curling Championship, the Tim Hortons Brier on Canada's sports leader, TSN.